Welcome back to 1010's podcast with Michael and Adam and Robbie.
We're back.
We are back.
And we are back this week.
And so no bitching.
Don't.
Yeah, right.
They're going to bitch about something.
People are even making memes about us not having episodes. Like,
You got to make them want it.
y'all need more to do.
That's a good point. They do need more to do. Maybe we should give some of the stuff that we have to do to them. Maybe that would even out the flow.
Maybe they should spend more time coming to my time trials events.
Or
They should all be there.
just building cars for them, at least.
Do
Yeah,
something.
but Mike went to your time trials event, and we
Yeah.
still didn't have a
He
show
didn't
last
even
week.
hug you.
No, we talked for a bit. There's another guy. I'm totally blanking on his name. We talked for a bit, too.
That's rude.
Was
I
it
don't-
Tom? Because Tom lives in St. Louis.
No, I didn't talk to Tom this time.
Damn it.
I want to say it started with a B, but I think I'm wrong.
Fuck.
I feel like an asshole now.
'Cause
I
you are-
legitimately
you
talked to him. He
are-
actually helped me load the car. Fucking, what an asshole I am.
Yeah. It's that big star mentality.
No, it's not.
fine.
That's not
Fuck
it
the
at
fan.
all.
Robbie says fuck the
Yeah,
fans.
Robbie
right?
now.
I don't say
Absolutely.
that. Okay, I did say that.
Don't lie to me, Robbie.
No, it was nice. It was nice to catch up with fans.
We'll get there.
I was going to
get
say,
there.
yeah, we'll
Yeah,
catch
we'll
up
get
on
there
that a little bit later.
Yeah.
Let's jump into Adam's opener, presented by Factory Fabrication. I don't know what this is exactly.
I don't really
You
know
kind
either.
of explained it,
we're
but
going to see
what
where it
happens.
goes. So, one of our favorite topics, often on the group, no less, is how good the algorithm's getting. Actually, just
Is good the right word on Facebook?
well, how accurate.
Sneaky.
How
It's listening.
yeah, it's. I still think we should be getting ad revenue off of it, but that's
Yeah.
What was the most recent one?
Fucking hell.
well, shit. Yesterday, Daniel sent me a screenshot of his conversation with his wife. And because she got target ad for birdsaren'treal.com.
She got it.
She got the target.
Ooh.
And I was like, oh, I didn't know your wife listened. I appreciate the female download. And he didn't respond to that. He just carried on with his birds aren't real thing.
Yep.
So he was talking to me
Oh, no.
about
watches?
Vans shoes
Oh,
because
okay.
he likes Vans and I have a couple pairs of Vans.
Yep.
And so I'm going to say Vans shoes.
Yes.
Vans shoes.
Vans.
Van
Shoes.
shoes, Van shoes. Let's see what happens because
Okay.
Vans at some point recently has spent money on advertising.
I was going to say, I've gotten a targeted Vans ad.
It's been a while, but yeah.
Vans shoes.
So I was telling a coworker who does not listen to the show about the algorithm. And he decided that the only thing that he could do with that information was use the word prostitute or prostitution repeatedly for like the next 10 minutes. And he would hold his phone up to his face, like real close, like he was talking on speaker, and be like, prostitution. And then I started using male prostitution as much as I could to throw off his algorithm.
Or make it better.
I don't know.
Did it work?
I don't know. He's been sick the last 2 days, so.
He's been too
Sick.
busy with that prostitute.
Yeah, no shit. The ads got him, man.
Dude, did you see the news, the local news?
Yeah.
Chick?
Chick.
No, there's so apparently here in Des Moines, there's a lawyer
Oh, yeah.
in her 30s
my
who's
buddy went to college with her.
who's a prostitute on the weekends in Vegas.
So she's a part-time lawyer in Ankeny.
Yeah.
Flies to Vegas for weeks at a time. She'll make $55,000 in 3 weeks and then come back.
She's married.
With a kid.
It's a lot of stuff going on.
That's our local news.
A lot of stuff to process through.
Well, so apparently she's like pushing politicians and stuff like that to legalize prostitution. And that's how she got on the news.
Well, I think we all agree she's not wrong. Not that any of us have used a prostitute, but like,
You don't know what
mind
I do
your
in my
own
spare
fucking
time.
business.
Yeah, no, I would totally agree with that.
Agreed.
That's my stance on
I
most
still
things.
think-
Mind your own fucking
Yeah.
business.
Yeah, there's a way to make it work. It works in other countries. It's fine.
Yep. Works in Vegas, apparently.
Anyway, the algorithm. So, what I challenged each of you guys to do, and I did as well, was open up your Facebook app, go to the marketplace, grab the first 3. I think we decided at least
Top 3.
motorized
Ish.
results.
Yeah, mine were slightly tainted by, for some reason, the pictures wouldn't load.
Mine
like I could
changed.
see the ad.
Right.
Like, look, I can see the ad. Like this Polaris Ranger.
Yeah.
When I open it, no, that's what happens.
Oh, but you don't use the. Okay, so
Yep.
you're not using the app.
No,
you're
that
using the
probably doesn't
webpage.
help. Yep.
Because you're.
Glad we screenshot these. When
I
I
don't
did
fucking
mine.
trust Mark Zuckerberg. Get off my phone, bitch.
Get away from my Vans.
Get with my Vans shoes.
right, so yeah, mine are already gone.
And then our other favorite topic here as of recently has been Robbie's confusing automotive choices. And so
I can explain all of mine.
I know you can always explain. That's not the point. You can always explain what you like.
Which means is bullshit.
Well, he can explain what he likes, but then you try to like give that to somebody. You know when they say like, "Here's a series of numbers, find the next number." Robbie's that one that nobody can understand. They're like, there is a pattern in here somewhere.
Enigma.
I don't know what the fuck it is. It doesn't make any sense.
Robbie's kind of like the telephone game that we played. Like Robbie will tell somebody something, and then they'll tell somebody else, and if they give a result, it'll be wrong.
Yeah.
Totally wrong.
That's
because
everyone.
it doesn't make any sense.
All of our listeners can listen to the same episode, and at the end of it, go, "No, he would like this car."
He wants,
and they'd all be wrong.
He wants a Datsun 510 station wagon.
No, I don't.
So anyway, I just thought maybe it'd be fun. Maybe it won't be. It could be.
It'll be fun.
I can say that my picks are
Predictable.
and just so that we're clear on this, I all but never use my marketplace.
I use it all the time.
I used it to buy the wheels, the extra set of wheels for the Porsche, and that's it.
Like I don't even look at it.
I bought the time cert, which is shocking.
That is pretty shocking.
all that marketplace does is make me sad because I don't have money. And like, Don goes and buy things, and Josh goes and buy things, and I don't need. Like, I'm already depressed about that enough.
Yep.
I don't need to be looking at things that I also can't afford.
I understand.
I did see a meme.
So-
Wait, is this on our group?
Yeah, we're meme warring as we speak.
On the group? Wait. On that
I'm
point.
holding.
Nah, it doesn't matter. It's a meme in the group. Anyway, it had something to the effect of one of the millennials' favorite game is to figure out
how
any of your friends afford your
affording their
lifestyle. Yeah. Yep.
That's a good game.
It's true though, dude.
That's true.
That luxury versus base model car comparison we did, like me finding out what a Tahoe actually or a Suburban actually costs, really fucked with my life.
Dude, nobody has that money though.
So, but a lot of people do
Have that car.
They have the car, but they don't have the money. That's
now.
what I'm
There's
saying,
two
man.
brand new Escalades in my parking lot,
Yeah, none of those
and one
people
of
have
them's
that
a
money.
field employee, and I want to know.
None of those people have that
I
money.
have questions.
Dude, they will finance anything right now.
I have questions.
They will finance anything. You want a loaf of bread encrusted in Swarovski crystals? Great, motherfucker. It's 4.5% over like 197 months.
Uh-huh.
I'm serious, dude. Like, it's disturbing. Like, have you seen the new thing now where you can download an app that will give you a payday advance? Have you seen this shit?
No.
It's
What,
fucking
40%?
crazy. It's got to be.
It's like a payday. Yeah, it's like a payday loan.
So they'll
That's
say
how Scott Tucker went to jail.
yeah.
Oh, because he was because you
He
can't
was a
charge.
payday-
You
loan
can't
the
charge.
payday loan guy.
You can't charge more than a certain percentage.
Yeah, but it used to be like you could just 600%. Doesn't
Yeah,
matter.
Right.
fucking wild. It's the Wild Wild West for a little while.
But yeah, you can download an app, and like if you need an extra $100, you just go in there and say, "I
It's
need
too convenient,
I need
man.
$100,"
We don't
and
need
they give it to you.
that.
Oh,
But yeah, it's
boy.
got to be like 6,000% interest at the end of the day
That's dangerous.
annually.
Don't do that.
It's crazy.
people.
It's
Don't do that.
Not worth
Everybody's
it.
fucking leveraged, man. Nobody's got any money. The merry-go-round has to stop, man.
It's all fake.
The musical chairs has got to stop,
There's
and then
no
we're gonna
money
realize
in any banana stand.
right. There's one fucking chair, and all 3 billion of us have to sit in it. I'm telling you, man.
He's right.
There's no fucking money. I still don't like. I don't know how the market, and I went to school for it and did it
Yeah.
for a couple of years. Like
Yeah,
I
like
don't
that.
like sometimes when I really thinking about it, I'm like, where is the money? Like who has the money? I don't think anybody has.
No one
any
has
money.
the money. They have
Like it's just a bunch of people loaning money to each other. Whether it's businesses or banks
Yeah,
or
it's games.
or people or like it just goes round and round and round and round and round, and it's like this person owes me money, but I owe this person money, and it's just like eventually it's like it's got to stop. It's got to stop soon. This is the longest expansion period we've had since the Great Depression. It's gonna fucking come to an end, and
Great Depression too.
it's not gonna be good. I can tell you that. I'm just telling you, shit's coming.
I don't know, man. Anyway,
You want to bring this back around, Adam?
let's talk about let's talk about the stupid shit. Let's start with me, Robbie.
Yeah.
Let's start with me because I kind of like my answers, honestly. So, Robbie, which one are we pulling up first? Where are we going here? All right.
I'm
So
gonna look on my screen because it's bigger.
come on.
Come on.
Now my phone is being
Yeah,
Michael. on me, and I can't load the ad.
Yeah, see, mine all disappeared on me. So,
I saved.
Damn it,
I
Facebook.
saved them. I just did. I
You got
can't read the
fucking
descriptions
zucked, dude.
now.
But see, they're just
You got
the
zucked.
spinning wheel of death.
You guys zucked.
Oh no.
Are you off my Wi-Fi?
No, I've never logged into your Wi-Fi
you
because we
got zucked, dude.
constantly have problems with your Wi-Fi,
You got
so I've
zucked.
just never been a part of your Wi-Fi.
You
You're
got
too
zucked.
busy looking up Vans shoes.
But that's
Vans
probably what's
shoes.
happening is there's all these Vans ads
Shoes.
on my. Jesus Christ. So anyway,
Dude, if it works, I might just go live in the woods, man.
I'm okay
there's
with
no
that.
way it doesn't.
It will work. That's the thing.
Absolutely,
But then you know for certain,
dude.
or certain that they are listening.
People who only heard it on the podcast got birdsaren'treal.com ads.
I got them.
They're
I
fucking
also
listening,
got
bro.
them.
Yeah, but you searched it.
I did search it.
Yeah.
Yes, I did. It also pisses me off that
And you may have searched Vans shoes.
I promise
not
you,
actually.
I promise you,
And I
I
will
did
not.
not search Vans shoes, and I've got the ads already. So,
okay.
All right.
So you have an S10.
I got it loaded. So,
Perfect.
one of mine was a 2002 S10 extended cab for a frankly staggering
That's a lot of money.
$5,988. I don't know how he landed on that.
It's a dealer. They do that weird shit.
Oh, that's right. it is a
1,001
dealer.
mile.
77,000 miles, which is interesting. Automatic V6 4.3. It is the off-road package, kind of. So it's like slightly taller, but it's still a two-wheel drive, which is strange. Black.
Oh.
Looks really
Clean.
rust-free. It says seats 5 people, which I would dispute.
Not normal sized people.
It's got a bench in the front and those stupid fold-away
Is it 5
seats.
paraplegics?
Small children.
I was gonna say it's me and Logan and 3 of his best friends that
Wait,
don't
You could fit
exist.
5 dogs in there.
So are they saying that what you're doing is you got 2 people in the back facing each other?
Yep, and 3 in
And
the
3 people in
bench.
the front? Yeah. That's the worst car ride I could imagine.
So-
That's my version
I've
of
had
hell.
that car ride.
My version of hell will be riding in that S10 with 5 of my exes stuck behind a semi truck.
Absolutely.
I would pay to make that happen.
Are you riding bitch, or are you driving?
Ooh. I don't know the answer to
It
that.
would be worse
It
if
could
he
be-
wasn't driving.
No, I don't know if that's
no, because
true.
he's stuck behind a semi that's perpetually
And it's
passing another
I
semi,
can't do anything about it.
and they're doing 5 under.
Yeah, but then he's going to be mad, though, if someone else is driving because he's going to critique their terrible driving.
Nah, I think it'll upset him more if he's the driver.
I think he's right. I think I'm driving.
All right, either way,
I think he's driving.
I'd film that.
No, it's my version of hell. That's what's waiting for me.
What's
I'd
really
pay to watch that.
disappointing is like I would take the time to make that YouTube video,
Oh, yeah, I'd reach out to them.
but we can't.
Why not?
We don't know who they are, Robbie.
It's by design.
The internet will help. We could find them.
I don't think it will.
It's not worth your time.
It would be worth
It
my
might be
time
worth-
for that video.
Dude, I'd buy that S10.
$6,000 and countless hundreds of hours trying to put this joke together.
Worth it.
I know at
And
least.
then you'd have to hire some semi trucks.
Dude, that wouldn't be that hard.
Nah, that'd be
We'll
easy.
just take a couple from work.
Just
It'll be
just
fine.
call Spencer and some other guys and be like,
yeah,
you
there
drive.
go. We got Spencer, and I have more than one coworker with a Class A, and we've got some big trucks. We can make
Josh
this shit
Bettis is
happen.
Take his
There you
RV.
go. We'll get Jabay and
Put-
Fettis in the
put some-
RVs.
Put some race trailers on some RVs. That's close enough.
I'll take that.
You don't even
great.
need Class A. You'd be fine.
Great. I like it. This is going to happen. Except we don't know who his girlfriends are. So anyway, like I said, I don't search S10s.
You say S10 though.
You
I
just-
say
you
S10 all the
S10?
time. Yeah, I talk about S10s all the time.
But you
and,
just-
and I message S10s all the time. And Josh thinks it's funny to send me S10s on the
That's
Facebook.
what-
That's
on the
where
message.
that's
Yeah,
where it's coming
that's-
from because you
yeah.
open those.
Yeah, I think that's probably what it is. A lot of times I don't even open the shit he sends me. I just tell him I can't afford it. I don't know if he knows that. He knows it now, I guess, which is fine. Sorry, Josh. Not sorry, Josh. But I mean, it's way too much money, but it's super clean, and I like it. So the algorithm got me good there.
It did. What's the second one?
What is the second one, Robbie? Which one are we going to? All right, so this one is. I mean, I'm not mad about it, but
not
it's less.
bad.
It's less me.
Yeah.
So it's a '99 Mitsubishi Eclipse RS, which I think is the naturally aspirated front-wheel drive one.
automatic.
Based on the size of the wheels, which I can only assume are 14, I'm gonna say yes.
Probably hubcaps.
No, they're
No, they're
alloys.
alloys.
They're wheels.
They look like wheels.
But man, they are V small. What's the sidewall on that? Like a 60, a 65? That thing is huge.
That's terrible.
What's really annoying about this is that I wish that Facebook would not allow dealers
On Marketplace?
on Marketplace. I was really hoping that they were
it's
going to be
annoying.
better. So the description doesn't say a single fucking word about the car.
Oh. You had a call?
To see more pictures of this vehicle or call us at Hidden Information today to schedule your test drive. Home of guaranteed credit approval. Need a new car? Tired of the hassle involved with purchasing a used car? Our
Yes.
financing here at TVK Wholesale is sure to be the easiest in town. No credit,
damn.
bad credit, no problem. That's only half of it.
$1 down, you get a car.
Oh, look at this. We accept most forms of payment, including DMAC cards and H&R Block cards. I don't know what that means.
What's a DMAC card?
Don't you?
You can charge that
that's
to your
That's your
parents?
student loan money.
Yeah, probably.
Oh, that's fucked up. You can do that?
I know somebody that did that.
Yeah.
She got a bunch
She bought a
of
car?
She bought a car on her student loan money.
Dude, don't even get me started on student loans.
Snap.
I've been reading about student loans. That shit's fucked up.
No, they give you I can't remember exactly, but they gave her like you could have this much student loans, and she took all of them and just bought stuff.
I mean, you should read the fine print, but I don't know that they
It just goes to your.
care.
No, they don't care.
No.
It's
They
a
probably
loan.
want you to take the money because,
They can-
like, you are so fucked once you take that student loan
Yeah,
money.
because like that's not even forgiven in bankruptcy.
Yeah, you're fucked. That is a guaranteed payback for
You're
them
paying
unless
that
you
back.
die.
Yep.
Yeah. So
That's
of
just
course
that's
they did that.
guaranteed. They're like, oh yeah, how much do you want?
We'll take
Let's
that
do
DMAC
it.
card.
Dude, that's fucked up, man. That's not okay.
I did not.
I'm mad
realize-
about
I didn't-
student loans.
I did not realize people did that.
Yeah, buy a car, Robbie. It's just
Just a
DMAC
student
card.
Just a student loan away.
DMAC's our community college.
Yeah, for those,
some
yeah.
people don't
Des
know.
Moines Area Community College.
But it's very large
It's only
community
1950 though, Robbie.
It's got 214,000 miles.
It's less than $2,000.
It's gonna go literally 500 more miles.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, I bet it's got a horrible knock.
It's got that 420A in it. I think those naturally aspirated ones had,
Couldn't tell you.
which is a Dodge base motor.
Oh, so it's great.
I mean, I'm not. Just we're not
I think my
going
buddy had one of those and the transmission went out. So that's what I would be worried about.
I feel his pain.
Yeah.
I don't like transmissions right now. We're not going to go there.
What was your last one?
What was my last one's the best one. Robbie.
Dude, this thing
That's-
is fucking dope. And I swear to God, Robbie, if you talk shit about this car for 1 second,
Bro.
I'm done with this
Bro,
podcast.
this is the best thing in the
this
world.
is fucking the
Atrocious.
shit. Are you fucking shitting me that this isn't sick as fuck, dude?
So it's a 2004 Dodge Neon SRT4. Okay, I'm going to post this thing on the group because this might be the greatest Facebook find of all time. 2004 Dodge Neon SRT4, so it's the good one.
Sedan.
Yeah, they're all sedans as SRT4s. All
you
the
don't want a
SRT4s.
2-door Neon, in my opinion. You want a 4-door Neon.
I
Sure.
don't agree with that statement. But $7,000. The piece de resistance here. It has a flame job, but not just any flame job.
Airbrushed.
Like airbrushed, quote, realistic flames. You know the style. Everybody knows
All the way
style.
up the hood.
All the way up the hood, like through the grill where the intercooler is, up the hood, and down the side from the behind the front wheel.
Yeah, so the fender and the driver
and
door.
across the doors, both sides of the car.
Yeah.
So good. Robbie, look at those Ricer headlights.
Oh, I found it. I was trying to find it.
So good. dude.
116,000 miles.
116,000 miles.
Manual transmission.
All manuals, Robbie.
I did not know that.
I'm
I learned something today.
pretty sure.
Dude, it gets
that's
30 miles to the gallon and
Why
it
does
has
he-
flames on it.
He spent all that money and he doesn't have tint.
true. It's because tint is for losers, Robbie.
No, tint saves your interior.
Maybe it wasn't done yet.
I don't like tint.
Tint is great.
I'm in on this.
Damn, the intercooler on that car is
I'm
huge.
60% sure that's not the real, or not a factory intercooler. So
What color is it? Big silver one?
yeah, it's
but
giant.
Yeah, it's
huge.
definitely not.
It's the
It's not.
size of a radiator.
Yeah, it looks like he's got a radiator in the front grill.
Does he got power numbers?
No, it's again.
What
it's
stage is
Bud
it?
all
Dyno's
3 of
500.
these were dealers.
What stage is it?
Doesn't say.
Oh.
I'm gonna assume that car's been modified, but I
A
can't.
lot.
But I can't tell. Also, no underhood
Yes,
shots.
you can. Oh, wait, no, you can't.
Well, it doesn't say.
Yeah, it
it's
doesn't
been
list
modified.
anything. It's
Yeah,
turbocharged.
Yeah, they're all turbocharged. It's an SRT4.
Dude, shit is fucking sick. Dude. Come on.
I'm all about this thing.
It's sick,
It's
dude.
too many monies, though.
It is sick.
It's too many monies.
You can tell they're serious about racing with their 400 treadwear tires.
Well, yeah. But Robbie's
Oh, it's even got flames on the wing.
yeah.
And those, what are those?
See, he's coming around.
No, I'm not.
I'll say, how dare you not like it? It's a sports sedan. He loves it.
Yeah, exactly. It's a fast four-door, Robbie.
Fast-ish.
Nah, I'd be pretty
Nah,
fast.
they're
dude.
fast.
That's legit.
Can I ask him for more photos?
No,
Not from his phone.
not on my phone. Fuck yourself. Go do that on your own phone.
No, I don't want to.
I don't want some dealership
Dude, that thing
guy to
is
get a hold of
that
me.
thing is dope.
That's not $7,000
those-
dope.
I don't know, man. Differing opinions, you know.
I think I might be with Robbie.
You can
on
finance
this
that
one.
for like 3%
Yeah,
over
you-
16 years.
You could get
It's
a
like-
student loan and
it's-
just go buy
It's
that.
literally like $55 a month.
You can go back to school this fall and buy a Dodge Neo.
Just take a class.
Yeah,
And take out all the student
12
loans.
credits for the school of loans.
I'll take a welding class. I always want to take a welding class
Yeah.
just for the nose, you
Yeah.
know, and then buy a neon. And
What could possibly go wrong?
chances are I'm going to need that welding skill when I own the neon.
If there is a young, impressionable mind listening, do not take out student loans. But do not put shit on your credit card either. Go to find
Don't buy what
someone-
you can't afford.
Right. Go talk to somebody who knows something about money and ask them what you should do. Don't just take money that they give you because they will fuck you with it.
Chances are you're going to need student loans,
True.
For
but
school.
like be reasonable.
Yeah.
about it.
Yeah. Yeah. Or just don't go to school.
you don't have to. You don't
You don't
have to go to
Convinced
school.
you need to. I think if I'd have just skipped school and gone straight into the workplace, I probably would be in the same position I am now.
I read a statistic that said 50% of the jobs that pay you more than $45,000 a year require higher education. I was like, what point are you trying to make by that? Because that doesn't make any sense.
No,
That
it's
means
nothing.
like the other 50% of the jobs you can make more than $45,000 a year with no loan debt at all. Like you're not making a point here at all. You're making no point.
That's a terrible statistic.
Yeah, that's the worst statistic. How did you
That's
find
the
that?
worst.
Who wrote that? And was like,
Fail.
"Yep, this supports my argument, and you stuck in your
You clearly didn't go to school to find the
yeah,
right
exactly.
point for that.
Yeah,
That's-
your fucking
that's the
dumbass
most-
thought that made an argument.
That's the most like politician
thing to do.
argument I've ever heard in my life. That's a stat that a politician would use when he's like up on the podium and they're asking him questions, whatever debates. That's what those are called. That's for sure a politician debate stat.
Yeah.
That's out of control.
Yep.
So Adams are on brand.
You want to do mine?
Yeah.
I'm not mad about
I haven't seen
any of them.
Robbie's. so
I'm a
I'm
little
just
disappointed in the
Which one do you want to
eclipse,
start
but I'm not
with?
mad about it.
Surprise me. Hell yeah. So this is. Oh, hold on a second. Of course, it did the exact same thing that it did to me that it did to Adam. Well, for people that are just.
Listen.
Oh, I got it here. It is a 2015 John Deere
Ooh,
333E skid steer.
that's fairly new.
Yes. Ooh, wait, this is an
How
auction.
many money?
Damn it.
How many money?
Yeah, what do they want for that?
It's going to auction. I thought it was for sale for $7,700. I was like, damn, dude, like
That's
maybe
a
I
good
do
price.
need that. Clear some snow with that shit.
$7,700 is what they think it'll go for.
No, I think
No,
they just put a number in there.
It'll go for more than that.
It'll go for a ton of money.
Sons of bitches.
Those
Yeah, I
are
was gonna
so
say.
expensive.
They're crazy money.
You actually
Crazy
need
money.
one.
This would be wonderful.
Yeah.
This would be life changing.
Yeah,
Can you get a four-wheeler with a blade on it? Would that help?
you need like
Last
an
year
old,
would not have mattered.
I
need
know.
an old,
Last year
like-
we were all fucked.
I
Dude,
got
I think
this.
it's going to be worse this year.
I pay someone to come do it now.
They're
'cause
predicting it worse this year.
Yeah.
So that'll
So,
be good.
There's a guy with a big pickup that comes and pushes it out. And
Yeah.
I pay him.
I'm excited because this year my neighbor is going to be south.
Oh, nice.
So I'm just piling it all in their driveway.
Hell yeah.
It's going to be great.
Fuck the neighbors.
Yeah, they're not there. I don't care.
What neighbors?
So,
Anyway,
Robbie, I feel like you just need a Farm All M or something like that, like an old tractor with a front loader on it.
No, I need a Bobcat.
That's
Ooh,
what,
you know what
that's
he
what
needs?
my dad
He
had.
needs to buy-
and it was cheaper than that
Oh,
and
yeah.
bigger than that, and we use it to like pull engines out of cars and shit.
Oh,
It's
that'd be nice.
great.
Robbie, you need to buy the tractor that my dad has for sale. It
There you
has
go.
a bucket on it.
Does it
There
have
you
a
go.
lawnmower on it too?
Ooh,
You could
it's
work a deal,
small
maybe.
enough.
No. This is the full-size tractor.
Oh, the
with
big
a
one?
bucket. Yeah.
Oh,
He's got two big ones right now.
That'd be nice.
He's
so
So
say
he had-
that
he
little
had-
one that used to be sitting in front of the shop. That would be
No.
That's what Robbie
The white one?
needs. Yeah.
No, it's a little bigger than that one.
Oh, okay.
Not a ton, but it's got a bucket on the front.
Yes.
I need that.
And he sold the John Deere because he had a big John Deere for a while. He sold that.
Why does your dad have so many tractors?
He's in the country.
He's buying and selling tractors now or something. I don't know what he's doing. I think he thinks like because he's got this really old Ferguson tractor and it's
Yeah.
like really really old. It's like
Yeah.
40s.
Antique.
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
40s.
Does it have metal wheels?
Yeah.
There's
No,
a-
not like that. No, it's got
Not that
tires.
old?
No,
Okay.
not that old. But it's
yeah, it's just
it's
like
old.
metal tires. Yeah.
And so I think he goes like, oh,
This would be worth
obviously
something
there's
someday.
better tractors out there than this tractor. And then he buys one and he goes, yeah, tractors kind of all the same, aren't they? And then he,
Yeah.
but he's had like a really nice John Deere, but you just go, I can't use everything that this could do, and so you end up selling it.
There's no such thing as a really good John Deere.
He went down to, who the fuck are you?
Yeah.
Farm Mall or something?
Farmall for life, bro.
Dude,
my-
who
Are
are
you kidding me?
What the hell are
I'm
you
an
talking
Iowa
about?
boy.
Get out of here.
No way.
No, I
dude.
don't know why he has any alliance to any
Are you
tractor
kidding
company.
me?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, who gives a shit?
So when I was growing up, we always had a big tractor, like an old tractor, at the farmhouse because we had a bunch of drive we had to
Yeah.
plow and stuff like that, and we used them to push around dead cars and pull motors and stuff like that. And my grandfather had an older John Deere that my dad acquired. I don't know if it was just like, here, take this, or if he paid him an amount of money for it. It doesn't really matter. Biggest pile of shit we ever owned, like absolute garbage. And that thing disappeared, and we got a Farmall M, and it was rock solid. It was the best utility thing we ever had on the place.
You know how we make people mad with
It
this
was
show?
so good.
Someone has more irate right now than they have ever been
Oh,
in their
yeah.
entire lives.
Absolutely, because I
People
was
about
talking,
tractors,
talking
dude.
mad shit about John Deere.
Dude, people
And
with tractors.
I will stand behind that statement till the day I die.
This will be fun this week.
Dude, tractors for real. Like people
You
think
just-
like
you
Dodge,
made
some-
Chevy.
You made some enemies
Dodge,
today.
Chevy.
I
you
know there's a
it's like,
couple.
No.
There's a couple of our local listeners that I know work at implements, and so I've either set their world on fire, or they love me even more, one or the other.
Yeah, there's no middle ground
No.
anymore.
Dude, people kill people over tractors.
Oh,
It's just wild.
absolutely.
People that live on the coast that don't know, like, don't insult people's tractors. They will,
Ever.
They will stab you.
Yeah, absolutely. It's way worse.
They will put you through a
It's
combine.
way worse than the Chevy versus Ford debate.
And yeah, if you go to a farm, there will be one color of tractor.
Yeah,
Yeah,
there's no
absolutely.
mixing.
I grew up, I guess not on a farm, but like when I was working through high school, green tractors. That's it.
Yeah.
That is all I drove for 10 fucking years. Green John Deere tractors, combines,
Man, must
everything.
have been a lot of waiting around to get
No.
it fixed so that you could keep doing work.
I'll have you know, those things never broke down.
Neither did our Farmall.
That being said, the Gale skid loaders, that's where it was at. But then I went and worked for Bobcat, and then I changed my mind.
Well, yeah, I mean,
But I've never driven a John Deere skid loader.
It's not green.
Yeah,
I want to just get a case.
those are red.
Bobcat for life.
No, I think the case skid steers are yellow also.
I don't know. I'm on Team Bobcat.
You're Bobcat?
there. I'm Team Bobcat there.
Bobcats and Gales.
I'm not an operator, so I'm not gonna say.
We have these weird the mini excavators we have at work because that's all we have.
Yeah,
is the
we got
little,
minis,
We just
too.
have the little
Yep.
guys because we're not
Yeah.
digging that big a hole most of the time, and they're like weird, like names I can't pronounce.
Taiwan
They're,
produced.
they're like Yanmar is one of them.
Oh, yeah.
And then another one's like Takuchi, Takeuchi,
Sure.
Takeuchi.
It's Korean.
I don't know,
It's gotta be Korean.
but they're pretty sweet. I mean,
Dude, we had was it a Hyundai crane? Was it a crane? Or was it a giant fucking excavator? I can't remember. Dude, that
think
shit's legit. That shit's crazy.
yeah.
It's amazing that company made some really shitty cars and then makes these
They
like
make-
stupidly legit heavy
They
machinery.
make big, like the big version of the mini excavators that we have. They make the big ones,
Yeah, they're
and I think they're pretty legit.
yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
What were we talking about?
Construction podcast.
Yeah. All right, you were talking about Marketplace.
So, what else does Michael have? Because that doesn't have a price that kind of kills it.
This showed up on mine too.
Yeah, I don't know what to do with this.
Is that a,
It's
is that
a
a Bentley wheel?
it's a 45 40 20 Gianelli
Well, it's funny because they say
Gianelli wheel.
they describe
tires
the tires first with
245
wheels.
40 20 Hankook Ventus with Gianelli wheels.
Does that picture have a tire on it?
Yeah, but they're really thin.
Oh,
Dude, you need glasses, man. Come on.
No, I gotta look at
Well,
it.
they're not, like they don't even finish describing it. It's Ventus something, right?
Yeah, because it's supposed to have another number after. I don't know.
Because it's technically the Ventus RS4s.
I think that. Yeah.
So they're missing like the actual description of what the tire is.
Well, the thing is, like, okay, so I do search wheels on Marketplace.
Yeah.
This is where Marketplace falls down. It'll pick up on something
Wheels.
that you are looking for, and then it's like,
Yeah,
oh,
yeah.
you like wheels. You like all the fucking wheels, and it's like, no,
that was
looking-
kind of what I was wondering.
I'm
with
looking
him.
for
I'm
something
like,
very, very specific, but it gives you like
All the wheels.
everything
Within
And
60 miles.
Yeah, it's like no, it's not how that works.
Yep. It's exactly how I knew when Andy has anything for sale. Wheels! Andy's wheels! Fuck. All right, Andy, what do you want for those wheels?
What are you talking about?
Andy Sherman.
Oh, he's selling all those wheels.
He's selling wheels, and it posts on posts somewhere, and then it shows up like he's selling wheels. So I message him directly. What do you want for all those wheels?
Yeah.
And then we make a deal, and then we meet in Bondurant on Friday.
Wow.
You mean in Bondurant's like not even?
He's meeting over there for something else. I'm
That's
just,
farther away from where he lives than where you live.
yeah, he's going there for something else. I'm
He
just
must have
meeting him
been.
there.
That's fine.
Yeah, I don't know.
I think he has a brother or something like that. Though.
Something
He
like
has
that.
family in Bondurant. I know that.
Yeah.
He said something about that before.
All right, so these 20s.
hilarious.
You put these 20s on your Genesis?
Oh,
I don't know
fuck
what
yeah,
they
dude.
fit.
The Jenny. For
I don't even
sure.
know what they fit. I don't know
They're
what
5 lug, so it's 5 by
100,
something.
114,
120.
Probably all the above.
Yeah.
Oh no, there's only
No, it's
one
just
bolt
single.
pattern there, isn't there?
Doesn't say?
No.
So I thought they were chrome on the TV. They're black.
Yeah, it's
So
not a
that's a
reflection. It's just a black wheel.
Interesting.
Like that is satin? Flat?
Yeah. Yep. It says black
love his-
and milled 20-inch name brand wheels with high and low profile tires. That's what it says.
What does that even
His
mean?
description is hilarious.
That's
so
what it says.
pointless. He doesn't even name.
And he wants
any of them.
$800 for them.
How many miles are on the wheel or on the tires? Like, is there
No,
any
the tires
tire
are kinda
left?
shot.
They look shot, but like, is there any tire left there? Is there-
These two are almost
How many
on the wear
pictures are
bars.
there?
2. How many wheels are there?
That's a good
4?
question because I only see 2.
I don't think
In
that's
the picture.
It might not be the same wheel behind it.
It's well, okay. So the wheel immediately behind it is the same,
Yes.
but the wheel on the upper left corner looks like a trailer tire.
Yeah, it doesn't look like it's the same.
It's definitely a
It's-
trailer or a muscle car.
This is what's on his page currently. What does that tell you about who he is as a person? I'm not sharing it.
I can't read that, and I'm not.
You
Gonna
can't say it
read
out.
that.
None
Yeah,
of
I
us
can't-
can say that out loud.
Yeah, that'll really
I'm not
spark
saying
a
that.
debate.
That's.
I'm not the right color to say
I'm
that.
I'm not buying those wheels though. I can tell you.
Oh wait,
that.
here's another post of his.
I'm with facts. That was one of his statuses.
I'm just saying. This is.
I'm with.
See, the thing is, now instead of being on Craigslist,
Everyone's on Facebook.
and we at least we know
But
who
I
this
think-
person is.
But I think Craigslist is remarkably better now.
It
No.
might be, but
No, it is.
Nothing's there anymore.
I know, but what is there is worth my time.
Fair enough.
I should use Craigslist more.
When I was looking for what we thought we were going to do last week
Yep.
/ this week, but now probably maybe
Next
next
week.
week,
Maybe.
unless we do something else.
I don't
I
know.
had way
Next week's
better-
very busy for me.
I came with like very specific things I was looking for,
Yep.
and had much better luck on Craigslist.
I'm okay
I'll get that.
with paying $5 to list something for sale. I don't have a problem
A
with that.
car,
Yeah.
like I'm
Yeah.
not going to pay $5 to sell a $10 DVD, but
No.
I'll pay $5 to sell a $5,000 car
Absolutely.
if I own a $5,000 car. I don't currently. None of my all of my vehicles might be worth $5,000.
Oh, Adam. Dragging us down.
You laugh so you don't cry.
See, so when I got here and I was telling Michael my tribulations that I don't want to talk about right now, but Michael said, cars are stupid. Why do we do this? To which I replied, these are my fucking dailies, man.
not even the fun
like,
ones.
whether I was into cars or crocheting, it would still be the problem. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
That's
That's
what's
true.
the most frustrating about. Like, Robbie, you blew up the motor in your race car. And yeah, that sucks.
It does suck.
But it doesn't affect you
It
to get
does.
to work the next day.
No, it does not.
Except for when he blows up the motor in his truck.
Yeah, but I fixed that in a day.
Right. But that's what's annoying.
It's true.
I can't touch anything, man. I had
You're like the opposite of
I had
Tim
a-
Midas.
I didn't even tell you guys this. I'll tell the whole world this now. My fucking work truck, one of the duals fell off.
What?
Yeah, I was driving down the road and the tire fell off. Both of them.
On one side?
On one side. Doing like 35 miles an hour.
Did you shit yourself?
One of them passed me.
Oh, I would have shit myself.
Dude, I'm driving down this road, this like little residential road, and all of a sudden the back end drops 8 inches and a tire goes flying by me.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. And then I like took pictures of it and I texted Austin, who we talked about a little while ago, having catastrophic failure and losing a wheel, and he didn't know it was coming. I was like, dude, I get it.
Came out of nowhere.
Yeah. Like I felt a weird shimmy like less than a mile before that.
Yep.
And I was at a stop sign, so I just like leaned my head out opened the door and looked because it felt like a flat tire.
Yeah.
And I looked back and I looked forward. I could tell it was driver's side.
Yeah.
No flat tire.
Looked fine.
Okay, well, I'm only like a mile from where I'm going, so I'll just get to where I'm going because I had a coworker in another vehicle in front of me,
Yep.
and he didn't know what we were doing. He just knew where we were going, so I was like, I'll get there, I'll get him started, and then I'll figure out what the fuck's wrong with my truck because there's clearly something wrong with
Yeah,
it.
I'll give it a once over.
And I didn't make it.
piss.
Dude, I am pathological about lug nuts or lug bolts, I guess.
Well, that thing got tires put on it on the back about a month ago. And I went to the other side and looked at it, and one of the lug nuts was missing on the passenger side as well.
Oh.
And I never talked to our mechanic. We took it somewhere to have tires put on it.
Yeah, they did it.
We employ mechanics, but they didn't put the tires on it because we don't have a tire machine.
Oh, okay.
So I hadn't asked him about it, but I was going to ask him, like, when you check the other side, because I know he did, because there's a new one on that side now.
Yep.
And every day I've gone to work since, it's been like over a week that I've had the truck back now. That's like the thing I do before I get in is like, look, yep, they're all there. Okay, I can go to work today. But I was going to ask him, like, were any of the others on the passenger side loose, or was it just that one that was gone? But I keep forgetting to ask him.
Oh. Strange. Like they just fell off or they broke off?
2 broke and the rest were just gone.
So three fell off. Or wait, is it 8?
8 lug.
So
It's a big truck.
bunch of shit fell off,
Yeah.
and then the rest of them broke.
Yeah, and they were all bent. Not a single. He had to
Oh.
replace all 8 studs
Oh boy.
and both wheels
Oh boy.
Yep.
because the holes were wallered out like fucking crazy.
Oh boy.
Yeah, it was a bad deal.
Somebody's getting their ass beat at the...
No,
Tire changing
I doubt
place?
we even called because it's been like a month or 2 ago. Like, what's the point? You know, we can't call and be like, hey,
Yeah, they would have said you were supposed to torque it after 50 miles.
Yeah.
That's what they'll tell
That's
you.
what they'll say.
well, we had a truck blow a tire. Like my coworker had a truck blow a tire like a week before that, and I was in his truck after the whole ordeal, and the receipt for that was on his dash. So I was looking at it, and I was like, "Hey, see this where it says torque after 100 miles or an hour of use? We should do that on your truck." So
Probably not the worst
so
idea.
we did. But yeah, I'm trying to find the pictures. I was going to send them to Robbie. Let's keep going.
All right. Michael got one more.
Yep. Oh, look at that.
I'm shocked.
Look at that.
I'm shocked.
Is it a Porsche?
It's
Oh my God, it's a Porsche.
It's a Porsche.
Excellent. See?
87994 base.
Which means-
6500.
Which means it has the better dash. It has the 911 style dash in it instead of that ugly 3-gauge piece
See-
of shit.
When we talked to Andrew Rains, like, what, a year ago now?
It's been a bit.
Michael didn't know a fucking thing about Porsche 944s.
Now he knows them all.
Like, he wasn't even sure the difference between a 944 and a 924, except for that there's one different number on the badge. And now he's like,
Not flat 6.
and now he's like,
That's what I know.
now he's like, the dash is different in this year to this year, and
Yeah.
blah, 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 blah. Like, what has happened to you?
Listen to Driving While Awesome.
I know that's not true. I know that's not true.
Is that even still a thing?
Oh, absolutely.
Oh, I don't know.
I don't have any idea, to be honest.
Yeah,
Sure,
no,
yeah.
it's still
I
a
thought
thing.
maybe they were just doing Radwood now. I don't know.
Nah, it's still.
Oh, I didn't realize they were a part of that.
That is, yeah, that's
Yeah,
their
one
deal.
of them is
Oh.
one of the main guys in Radwood.
Well, now I know.
Robbie, there's 2 pictures on your inbox of my tire failure. If
cool.
we want to check that out here. in a
Yeah, there's
second.
nothing really that interesting. It's got too many miles. It's too expensive,
NA?
and it's NA, and
Automatic?
it's not the S2. It's manual.
Okay, well, at least it's got that going for. How much is it?
6,500.
That's too many monies.
That's a lot of money.
Dude, you can get
Does it
like
say how many miles it has?
157,000. It's too many.
That's a lot.
I would get down on an S2 if I could find one for that amount of money.
As 944s used to be cheap,
Yeah, very cheap.
like $500.
You can still get them for
Like
next to nothing.
when Lemons was like the rage,
yeah.
and when it was like kind of newish and it was the rage, like half the field was 944s.
Well, maybe that's it. They're all gone now.
Yeah, maybe
I think
all
that's
the
the problem.
all
Is
the
that
bad
Lemons
ones are gone.
destroyed all the cheap. That is kind of like a series that is hard on itself in that way. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Like now all of a sudden there's a demand for these really cheap, shitty cars, which means their price is going to go up, and now they're not cheap anymore. They're just shitty.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's kind of funny. But
All right, Robbie, what do you got?
Oh, hold on. I got.
Oh, we got wheels falling off.
Yeah,
Oh,
we-
damn, that's gone.
Yeah.
That wheel's gone. No wheel in there.
straight
so
gone.
bad.
So bad.
It is just gone.
Yeah, we had to replace the brake rotor too.
I would think so.
Yeah, I didn't get it stopped for like 70 or 80 feet. Deep groove in the asphalt.
Oh my gosh.
My bad, city of Des Moines.
Yeah, those
Don't
things
do
are-
anything else to ruin the road, Adam. It's bad enough.
I know, right? Robbie, pull a wheel up. The lug or the bolt holes are
Ovals.
Oh, shoot,
they're
hold
so ovaled. It's so bad.
Hold on.
It's super funny.
Change the order of my pictures.
Of course it did. Why wouldn't it? Sorry, Robbie.
That's okay.
I'm a failure.
I'm a failure too.
Yeah.
Oh, that'll fit on anything now.
That's whatever size you want it to be.
Yeah, if you have 5 lugs, it'll fit. You just got to turn it.
Yeah. For the record, not lug bolts. Real studs. So,
Great.
All right, we still got to do Robbie's.
Yeah.
Let's do Robbie's. Real
Yeah,
quick.
yeah. We are still in the opener, aren't we?
All right.
We're not gonna get to my thing this week again.
Racing seats.
That's pretty good.
That's on brand.
pretty on you.
That seems
What are they?
reasonable.
These are NRGs for $155.
Oh, like
So
legit racer or ricer parts.
they are ricer parts.
Man, that's
Hell
that-
yeah.
that-
that's
That's like Robbie 2 years ago.
yeah,
that,
absolutely.
That about got you there.
Robbie almost bought these at least once in his life.
NRGs? No. But at that price. But the reason these are popping up is because
How
I
much
was
are
looking
they?
$155 for 2.
Oh, that's not too bad.
Well, they're popping up because I was looking for the cheapest racing seat I could find
For the passenger
nationals.
side?
Yeah, for nationals.
Yeah.
So I bought one.
I looked. I don't know that I ever told you this, but I did like look through my storage unit and my garage to see if I still had that fiberglass shell.
Oh, that would've been
that was a
perfect.
seat. It's
Yep.
gone. I think I threw it away.
It happens. Yeah, so I got a seat for nationals now.
Perfect. That's funny though.
Yeah, so racing seats.
Those are very Robbie. I'm good with that one too.
Yeah, that one made a little bit of sense. And then I got Chevy GMC wheels and tires.
Oh, avalanche
yeah.
tires.
$500.
Did you look at some
Well, that
tires
seems
to
like a lot of
replace
money.
the ones that you have?
Yeah, like every day.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Do you really hate those wheels that much?
1, I hate those wheels that much, and 2, I'm gonna need tires before with snow hits.
So you're just looking at changing the whole package?
Change it all.
Just be it all? Yeah.
I mean, if you're there, right? Like they say, if something breaks and there's an opportunity to make it better, you don't just put what was there
Yeah.
before.
Yeah,
If you're gonna
I could spend $500 on tires, or I could spend $500 on wheels and tires and new sensors.
Same.
Same.
Don't take this the wrong way. GM makes the worst fucking wheels. I don't know.
100%.
I don't even
Anything is better than what I
know. I
have.
don't know how they come up with these fucking wheels, dude.
Except that like Ford and Dodge really, they've got some atrocities too.
No, well, they all make really bad design, like wheel designs. I don't know what the deal is with GM putting stuff on top of steel wheels.
Oh, that's super.
That's the
Oh,
thing
I
that
see.
pisses me off.
Yeah.
Because that's what yours are, right? It's got a cap on
It's-
top of a steel
It's
wheel.
no, they're aluminum.
He's got the alloys.
Yeah, so it's the same design, just not chrome, below the cap. So like if I take those,
It's still
those-
capped, though, isn't it?
Yeah, if I take those hubcaps off, it's the same exact design. They're just not shiny. It's not a good design.
Why
So
do
you
that?
have hubcaps?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't realize those were hubcaps. Because the ones that we had on our truck before it got stolen in that whole ordeal
Yeah.
are steel wheels with chrome caps on them, but they're not hubcaps. Like, they don't come off. It's like a chrome thing around the steel wheel.
Yeah,
It's
I
a
know
weird.
what you're talking
It's so
about.
like the wheel would start to rust,
Yep.
and the wheel, the cap thing. I don't know what else to call it. It would start to like move around, and you'd see like where the rust had touched it and started to kind of move it.
Yeah.
And so it would distort the chrome. Just
Oh,
distort
weird.
the reflection of the chrome. And you'd be like, why does a wheel look like bent almost.
Yeah,
Like why is
it looks like it.
the spokes are
It's really
bent or
badly
something?
curve
It's all
rashed,
wavy and
maybe.
stuff.
Yeah, it's like
Like it
wavy looking.
crashed into something with
And
it.
you're like, why does it look
Weird.
like that? And
No, but
I
it-
didn't know. My dad's like, that's because that's not what the wheel is. The wheel has this weird cap on it. It's rusting. Of course, I'm sure water gets trapped in there. Tons
of
of
course
water
it would.
and salt. Stupid. I don't know what.
Yeah, for
GM
$500,
says.
this would, I mean, minus the fact of how many weights he's got on the outside of this thing, but those would be better than what I got.
These look like decent tires, maybe.
Yeah, I think they're MTs. Yes.
Oh yeah, you're fine.
Oh, there you
Those
go,
look
Robbie.
nice. Maybe you should get
Those
those.
will get you through the snow.
That's what I'm saying.
Those making you think.
See, look at this, Robbie. I'm helping
No,
you.
these are exactly the type of things I'm looking for.
Well, that's
you better buy
$500. You can't afford not
That's
to.
what I'm saying.
So buy them.
Okay, maybe
Send
not
them
these ones.
Send them a
Yeah.
message.
All right, hold on.
Send them a message. That's the beauty.
Ask
of it.
for
You-
more pics.
You can finance it. PayPal credit.
Nah, just buy that shit.
Yeah, put it on your PayPal credit card.
Nah, just
0%
buy it.
interest.
Just hand him cash.
Yeah, 0% for like 24 months.
No, it's 6 months. And give him
Why?
cash.
Why give them cash when you can finance it for free?
Yeah, come on, Robbie.
This is terrible
Work with me.
advice. People are gonna listen.
I'm just saying.
Of all the things they listen to us, that's what they listen to.
That's true.
That would be.
No, they're still mad
That
at
would
you
be.
about your Farmall comment.
That's fine. They're not mad at me. They're like, yeah, fuck that John Deere crap.
No,
No,
no.
dude, farm all for
What's
life.
other tractor brands? Farmall,
Case.
John Case, yes.
Caterpillar?
No, not really.
They
Nah,
make
Cat makes some
tractors?
big. They make big
They
shit.
make those
Yeah,
big
earth
big
movers.
No, they make like the treaded tractors.
Fair enough.
The ones with the tank treads, though, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, not
No.
like regular wheels.
Not egg.
No.
Not agriculture.
Not like
But
I'm
those
talking
people
about like
still use them that way.
yeah,
Yeah, not as often. Agriculture.
Because they're super high dollar.
pretty dope. though.
Ford
You
used
go
to.
like go back in the day. You got like Minneapolis Moline, Ford.
What?
You don't
What are you talking about?
They were orange.
Minneapolis Moline.
Yeah. That was a
Those
tractor
are just
company.
two places.
That was the name of a tractor company back in the day.
Sure.
Why though? That's a stupid name.
I don't
It's
know.
like two places with like kind
That
of
aren't-
recognizable names.
But also not close to each
Not
other.
even close
But
to
I
each
assume
other.
that's where those were manufactured.
Minneapolis or Moline.
Both.
One or the other.
That's a stupid name. Come on, man.
It's like made in America versus assembled in America. It's that sort of thing. We cast the parts in Moline and we assemble it in Minneapolis.
That seems like a lot of work. That's why they went out of business.
Yeah, probably.
Ugh.
Ford used to make tractors.
Yeah, they're
Little
blue.
littler ones usually.
Yep.
Cub Cadet.
Cub
That's
Cadets.
a small one.
They made the little
They
ones.
make good lawnmowers now.
Yeah, my dad had one of those when we lived on a big acreage in Kansas. It was fucking sweet.
But they all suck. Is that what you're saying?
No, it was cool.
No, I mean besides Farmall.
Oh no, I don't know. I just don't like John Deere.
Just no John Deere.
I'm just no John Deere. I mean, they are green, which doesn't help the case.
Ah,
Oh,
there it
that's
is. I didn't put that
That's-
together.
Yeah, so it's just the color.
It's green and yellow, which
it's
is
not.
it's
I
too
love
big.
yellow.
a color disaster. Yeah,
love
but,
yellow.
but
Oh, okay,
green and
that's
yellow
fair.
together, that's not good.
Oh, I didn't know.
Sure. All right, my last one.
So are you talking shit about the Packers? Because we can really piss some people
Oh, dude,
off.
fuck the Packers. people who think that they like football like the Packers.
Dude, they were
no,
talking.
they like the Bears.
Really?
in this state, yes.
Oh, are you sure, dude?
Yes.
Or the Patriots.
Or the
Or
Vikings.
the Patriots or the Vikings? Yes.
You can say whatever you want about the Patriots right now. Go for it. The mic is yours.
We don't know what's going on though. Apparently, Miami sucks this year. That's about all I know.
Doesn't Miami suck every year?
Not as bad as this year.
Really?
Dude, they're the only one who has an undefeated record. So
Miami?
from like 1960 something.
What? No, you're wrong.
No.
Patriots got an undefeated record like not long ago.
Oh, really?
Maybe other.
Well,
than
for a
the
long
Patriots.
time they
Or was
were.
that the season they got 16-1? Yeah, 16-1. Fucking Patriots.
Wasn't Ace Ventura? Wasn't that whole movie
Miami.
about the Dolphins?
Yeah,
Never seen it.
Yeah, the Dolphins.
Save yourself and don't
Dude,
Do it.
Do
I
not fucking watch
You have
Jim
to.
Carrey.
hate
You-
old Jim Carrey movies.
I hate him also. Oh my god.
Oh.
I want to tear my eyeballs
we just
out.
became closer friends.
I fucking hate old Jim Carrey.
Totally with you on that one.
Newer, like
Not a big
serious, kind of like a little wacko Jim, like crazy person Jim
he's
Carrey is
wacko,
fine,
for
but
sure.
like
Like the number
old,
23.
Old, yes, but
Almighty-
old trying to be
what is
funny
it?
Jim Carrey, not funny.
Evan Almighty? No, that wasn't
Bruce Almighty.
Bruce.
After
Almighty.
that,
I don't know. I've never seen
him with the when he had
So
the
you didn't-
beard and started acting like a literal crazy person.
When he was
I mean,
banging Jesse McCarthy?
After that, I
After
think.
that.
like
yeah.
more recent, pretty recent.
Yeah, that'd make anybody crazy.
Gotta get those vaccines, man. So I'm saying,
I'm vaccinated, as is my child.
Vaccinate your children.
Hell yeah.
I'm a good parent. Don't worry.
Proud of you. My last one, now that we're back on,
We went through a lot of topics really fast.
I got a 94 Mazda MX-5 Miata.
Oh, that's
Hell
a miss.
yeah.
That's a miss.
$1,500.
Oh,
Fucking
never
A.
mind. You got to buy it now. Shit.
172,000 miles, manual transmission. It's I think it's purple or black.
Dude, that shit's crazy. You can
Can't
buy
tell.
a sports car for $1,500.
Yes.
So
I'm
let's-
using
let's-
sports cars pretty loosely.
I was going to say,
Yeah.
let's go easy on the term sports car.
You can buy a 2-seater car with a manual
Is
transmission.
there anybody else we haven't pissed off? Let's talk shit about Miatas.
It's
Dude, Miata. The thing about Miata owners though is they're so fucking beat down. They don't say anything anymore. Have you noticed that?
No, they agree.
They're just like, yeah, it sucks.
You're right. Miatas suck.
I get to drive it fast sometimes. It's fine.
I get it
Slow car fast.
fast for it.
Yeah, or they start making excuses before, like you get that glint, like I'm about to roast you, and but then they say it first, and they're like, "Whew, man, I got out of that one."
Damn it. They
Have you
got
noticed
me.
that?
No, you're right.
Miata
Absolutely.
people for sure.
We'll get to it. But yeah, like there's a guy with his Miata this week, and he's like, "When I see you coming around, don't worry. I'll assume you're on your flyer. I'll get out of the way." Thanks, man. Or,
I'm doing the best I can with 110 horsepower here, okay? Leave me alone. So, Robbie would look good in a convertible, though. I think.
no,
I think he'd look good in a Miata.
I could have fun in a Miata.
Does anybody look good in a Miata?
Female?
Blondes?
Yep.
Yes.
That doesn't,
Real hairdressers?
that doesn't count, though.
Real hairdressers.
Have you ever seen a
absolutely.
hairdresser driving a Miata? Have you ever gone
No.
to driven by a hair salon and seen a Miata?
No.
No.
Nope.
No.
Nope.
No.
I
They
don't know
I'm
where
going to
they
stand up for the
Actually,
Miatas.
they make way too much money. They have way nicer cars than
good
that.
point. They got Audis and shit, dude.
BMWs,
Yeah.
Porsches. They're
Yeah.
driving real
Dude,
cars.
Yes.
Real sports cars, people.
Yeah, real fucking sports cars.
I'm going to stand up for Miata.
Dude, how
owners.
terrible would that be if like a girl that does your hair pulls up to you at a stoplight and you got your little Miata with your convertible top down and
Oh,
she's got
what's
like an air-cooled 911 or something. You just pull up
Which
and you
she
look at each other.
would.
You have to move. You have to live somewhere else now. How much would that suck?
I don't think I'd care. I mean, how much
How cute is she?
how much worse can it be than owning an 84 Dodge Omni? I mean, really.
A Miata?
Can't be that much worse.
It's
No,
it's
it's
at
gotta
least
be way
rear-wheel
worse.
drive.
No. The Miata's got to be way worse.
No.
Yes,
Nah.
yes.
It's got at least rear-wheel drive.
Everybody thinks it's a Golf. It's really annoying.
Yeah, but then you can be like a pious asshole if you want to. You know what I mean?
I mean, I don't have a BMW.
You could act like a BMW owner though, without the BMW payments.
No, it's a Volkswagen. I
Because
got
nobody fucking owns those outright.
whether I'm paying for it by maintenance or paying for it through a rental program, I'm still paying for it. It's a Volkswagen.
Who's left? Who else is on the
I
list
don't
that we
know.
haven't gotten
I
to yet?
noticed that I got a message from Booney.
Already? Did he stir the force?
And
Talk about BMWs?
Don messaged me yesterday and asked me if I wanted to go pick up a car, and I told him I couldn't, but then asked him what it was, and he told me he didn't want to tell me, and then so I had to pry a little farther, and he told me that it was heavily influenced by by Randy and Booney,
Uh-oh.
and my response was lose my number.
Well, what was
That
it?
sucks.
He never
Z3?
told me.
Yeah, it's probably Z3.
It's a BMW of some sort, but he won't tell me what it is.
That's great.
And then I got a message from Booney, which I can only assume means that he went with Don to pick up this BMW.
Oh, no.
And
Really?
I'm sure. And he's talking. Here, I'll look at it. How about that? I mean, we're here. Screw it.
Screw it.
This show's already a disaster. Right? You might as well do whatever you want.
Total
It's
train.
everyone's favorite episode now.
You
That
don't-
doesn't even make any. Oh, Jesus Christ. We can't talk about that on the podcast.
Uh-oh.
That's a very inappropriate college Don and I story.
Oh,
We're not going
and-
there.
Dang it.
Booney got the lowdown on
Dude,
it, apparently.
yeah.
How do they know each other?
Josh Jones.
Yeah.
Oh, duh. Never mind. I'm dumb.
Yeah.
Is the Factor Fabrication mobile back together?
No.
Did they get an engine? Does
I have-
anybody know?
I haven't
Not that I've
sliced.
seen.
What, do you know when the next race is?
There's one on that list. I think it's
There's
there's October and November.
There's one at Coda here
Oh,
coming
damn.
up.
That's
October and
November.
November.
Is that November?
Oh, sweet! I'm gonna flash flood
Hallett.
watch.
Yeah,
I
Hallett-
know.
Isn't it Hallett in October?
Late October. Coda, November. So we'll have to follow along with those guys and see how they do
The
as
car's
far as
cursed.
getting the car back together.
I think that my dislike for BMW has been justified because can you imagine how bad it would be if I owned it?
Not good.
I mean,
It'd be bad,
yeah,
and that's just one person owning it.
yeah.
Unlike this one, it's got like 5 people
car's
working on it.
cursed. The car's cursed for sure.
Well, we wish the,
I wish them the best of
Factor
luck.
Fabrication team all the best at Hallett on October 19th. It's getting down to the end of the season,
wanna go back to
boys.
Coda.
Yep.
Down to the end of the season.
Go November.
Are you gonna
I'll be there in February.
do a shout out for the thing that DMVR is doing, or no?
Yeah,
In October.
No, we're not doing that.
Okay. So
We're not
no,
shouting it
no
out,
is
or
the
we're not
answer.
doing it.
We're not doing it. So
Oh,
we're not gonna
no
talk
is the
about it.
answer.
All right, fair enough.
We can talk about that off air
Off
also
air.
if you want to.
Yep.
Well, that sucks. Didn't you say something about that on the show though?
I thought so. Yeah,
Oh, okay.
shit's
Yeah.
changed.
So
Has nothing to do with the MBR.
was
for
that
the
all
record.
three, Robbie?
That was
Are we
all I
done
had.
with you?
Yeah, I'm done.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
we
I
were
think
wrapping that
I
up.
feel like that was
fun.
That was good.
We literally talked about everything.
My original concept with that was like pick the first 3 cars you find and then do like a fuck, marry, kill on it.
Yeah, it's like a rent own.
Rent, own, buy. So like if I did that, I would crush the Eclipse.
Oh, yeah.
I would
Rent, own,
rent the
crush.
S10 and I would own the Skittle, the SRT4
Fair enough.
on my list.
Yeah, that makes
That's
sense.
how I would have done that. I thought about doing that, but then I decided that it was kind of more fun not to have cars because I just thought it'd be
Curious what would show up on his marketplace.
well. I assume that he just like strolled past the Rolexes and the Hublas and stuff
No, I
like
think
that.
I think because none of that stuff's local. Because I have bought watches off Facebook, and none of
Of course,
it's
who in their right mind would list a Rolex on Facebook?
somebody.
A lot of people.
Yeah,
Oh,
Quite
yeah.
a few people actually.
Really?
Yeah.
interesting.
Yep.
I would not sell something of that cost that way.
There's groups for it.
How would you sell that though? I guess if you weren't going to sell it that way.
Straight cash, homie.
You have to take it to a jeweler, and hopefully they'll buy it from you, or put it on eBay,
I don't want to do that.
Nope.
I don't really. eBay's dangerous.
or go to a
too.
reseller, and they'll screw
Use
you.
like an auction house or something. I don't want to do that either. So yeah, I guess you're
Yeah.
back to Facebook.
Yep. You just get on a group.
That's a bum deal.
There's ways to verify things and get
Right.
tracked shipments and all that, insured shipments.
Right.
So
Dollar bills.
it's a deal.
So this opener was presented by Factor Fabrication and Booney, for the record.
Yeah,
Thank
absolutely.
you, Booney.
It's got a big advertisement on his car. It sticks out
It does.
For us?
for us. Yeah.
I know, it's super weird.
I've had
Looks good.
multiple people come up to me at St. Louis and said, "Yeah, I listened to the show. You listened to my show."
Yeah, right?
Sorry about your luck.
Yeah, apparently you're bored. Thank you.
Robbie, you want to tell us a little bit more about your racing
Let's do that.
experience?
Yep. So I
Vindication.
went back to St. Louis to conquer that turn.
And then didn't drive it because it was the opposite direction?
No, they couldn't get that sanction, so we ran the normal way.
Oh, okay.
Yep. So
Good.
yeah, got the engine back together, broke it in the weekend before.
So what you're saying is they didn't do that goofy ass
No, that wasn't.
turn.
That was just for the drift.
No, that's
thing.
they want to go that way in the future, but it's not.
They
approved.
need
It's
to-
not SCCA approved or something.
They need to never use that again for drifting. Just
I didn't watch it.
I know nobody listens, but I'm just saying, let's not do that again.
No, it was
I know
not-
why they did it. It's because of the grandstand, but
It was not as good as last year's setup.
you had to do a weird
on the
thing
live stream, at
to
least.
accelerate out of that corner,
Yeah.
and it looked weird.
yeah.
Yeah.
And I could see driving it; it would be weird. Mm-hmm. Everything about it was awkward.
It was way cooler to watch them fucking hauling
yeah,
on the old setup.
yeah.
Because that was a fast track.
What I would think it would be worth the money to bring the stands in that you need to use the old track, personally,
Yeah.
Yeah, it wouldn't be that bad.
instead of whatever the fuck that was that we watched a few weeks ago.
So this was quite a weekend there. They were doing all kinds of things.
Yeah, St.
and
Louis
stuff.
always have stuff going on. So yeah,
So was
we,
this a
we-
club race too?
Yeah, so it's all our stuff almost always is a club
Okay.
race too. So
Okay.
Mid-Div always does the Mid-Div club racing with the time trials.
Okay.
It just makes things way easier.
Well, yeah, you got to pay for a track somehow.
Yep. So, then they also had like the Mopar something or other on
Yeah, if I don't know
Saturday.
there's a fucking Mopar swap meet there, dude.
It was a Mopar.
that sucks.
Mopar
Yeah,
drags
that-
and swap meet, and
There's
that was
a drag
Saturday.
strip there.
Yeah, right behind the front straight.
Damn, son.
So, yeah, so
Grid
you-
Life
you-
should do a festival there.
Yeah, so you hear people just ripping down the drag strip to like 10.
And you can
10,
do
11
go-kart
o'clock.
racing.
Yeah, there's a kart track there.
Grid Life should legit do a festival there.
Yeah, St. Louis would be perfect. It's perfectly set up for it.
Call the dude. We got his number.
He's listening. He heard this. He's sending a text message right now.
Yeah,
He better text me. He hasn't even texted me in like a month.
it's been a long time.
I talked to him
Nice.
probably
Owes me a hug.
yesterday or the day before. I keep telling him, stop fucking
Buying RVs.
screwing up Time Attack.
Well, they're doing that for
Fucking
sure.
sick of this
Let's
silly
stop
season
buying
bullshit.
RVs. You're supposed to be a car person.
No, I'm
Just
good with the
saying.
RV life.
Yeah, but he. Do you want to be the RV life that he's doing?
Yeah,
which is like this
abso-fucking-lutely.
trading up RVs thing.
Yeah, I do.
You're into that?
Yeah. Dude, if I had like way too much money, I
Like
would.
Adam Jabay money.
Well, right. If I was making
Adam
motorsports
Jabay
director for Grid Life
Yeah,
money,
I know what you're talking about.
right? Exactly.
Scrooge McDuck.
Yeah.
absolutely.
I would absolutely buy like some weird 70s or 80s RV that's kind of clapped out and restore it for sure.
Okay. I get it, but
Dude, I think it's
don't
so
get it.
rad.
You know why I don't get it? Because I don't feel like I have time to do the things that I want to do now. So fixing an RV is not
Not on the radar.
not on the cards for me. You
Well,
know?
I assume that if I had more money, that I would also have more time because it seems to me that the people who have lots of money don't work as hard,
Like Adam Jabay.
like Adam Jabay.
Yep. Now I'm gonna get a text. He spends all of his time fucking off. Right?
He's just jet setting around the country
He
going
just
to
says,
racetracks.
I'm driving
all
to
the
a
time.
racetrack. I'm driving to a different racetrack.
Yeah.
I'm driving to a different racetrack.
Yeah.
Oh, I get to race. Ooh, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, he's
Fuck
just,
that guy.
He's just hanging out with his buddies every weekend. I don't
Doesn't
know.
even have a real job, I don't think. He's gonna drive to Des Moines and kill me. Somebody's finally pissed off Adam Jabay, and it was me.
And that guy with the black Jeep.
Yep. No black Jeeps in my paddock.
He's embarrassed. He's gone. Well, he did piss him off. Yes, he definitely pissed him off. No, Adam Jabay, I'm pretty sure, has found a wormhole so that he can create extra time
Yeah,
to
he
do
has
all
to.
of the things that he does.
I don't know. He
Because
told,
I feel busy, and I know that he works like way more hours than I do.
he told me that he's like been sleeping more, and I don't know how.
the
Weird.
wormhole.
So I don't know when he does
It's
it.
the wormhole.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
He's lying to you.
Fucking wild. Anyway,
Yeah. So
St.
yeah.
Louis.
Yeah. So Midiv was Saturday and Sunday on the Roval.
Yep.
Mopar something or other was on the big huge parking lot and the drag strip Friday or Saturday. They had some, I think they had just like no prep on Friday night. Mopar something on Saturday, if I'm not mistaken, and then import face off was Sunday.
And so there was drifting in like a parking lot or something.
Yep.
And drag racing and a car show.
It's basically Grid Life. Grid Life was already there. It was just
It's-
separated.
Yeah. And
Had
there
I
was-
known, I
and there
probably would have
wasn't
like
a
ventured
concert.
over.
Dude, if I'd have known that, I would have gone with you.
Yeah. No shit.
If I'd have known that it was more than just like me standing there watching you go around in circles, like not that I wouldn't want to come and
No, that's
support
fine.
you.
You don't want to support me. It's
I
fine.
would have absolutely come to support
I don't
you.
want to support
But like
you.
I would have made more effort to be there.
I get it.
If I'd have known all those things were happening.
Yeah. There's a lot of stuff going on.
Yeah.
Well,
that's
I
super
woke
rad.
up. I woke up Sunday morning. I was like, "This sounds like there's a line of racers leaving that
That noise?
leaving that gas station across the street."
There were.
And then Mike comes over. He's like, "Yeah, there's import face off." Oh, that would explain all the Hondas.
God damn, there's a lot of Hondas.
Robbie just felt at home.
I didn't.
There was time attack and Ricer things. Like
I didn't even go to
It's
the
the
race.
convergence of your life.
the only thing that doesn't quite fit in there is that Mopar thing. That's
Yeah, that wasn't. For me.
Robbie's not exactly Mopar. Or
I didn't.
Mopar.
I didn't see any Vipers, so I'm out. That's the only Mopar.
Nobody had a Viper motor
I'll
for
bet-
sale?
Not that I saw.
I'll bet there
damn it.
weren't any Omnis there either, Robbie.
There was.
Really?
There wasn't a.
Son of a
It,
bitch.
It might have been a. It might have been a Volkswagen. I can't tell you, but it was there.
Maybe it was a Plymouth. Maybe it was a Plymouth.
It could have been.
no, that's still an Omni.
I saw it driving around.
I don't care.
It was driving around the TT area.
Dude, you need a fucking charger, man.
Why would I do that?
I don't know. Just lean into it, man.
Mopar,
No.
no car.
Just do it.
So
Get them for dirt cheap.
So I joined a while ago. I joined the there's a Facebook group. I assume it's kind of like your PCA sort of thing. It's like a modern Mopars of Iowa, of Central Iowa, or something like that.
Oh, okay.
And
yes, I know what you're talking about.
No.
No. I meant the old one, the two door.
Like a front wheel drive.
Yes.
One. Oh yeah, no, I'm with you on that one.
Yep, Shelby.
I want a turbo one.
Yes.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Yes.
You need that.
No, at some point, like I don't want to own 10 front wheel drive Dodges, not turbo Dodges, but I would like to actually own a turbo Dodge,
Yes.
just for funsies.
It sounds like fun. But to your point, if I owned a modern Mopar, talk to zero of those people.
Right.
Not going to be in the club.
No.
Not doing any of that shit. I don't want to talk to a guy that has one. I don't want to talk to you.
I was on that Facebook group when I went with Josh to the endurance race with the Neon, and I posted on there. I was like doing racing stuff with this old Neon. Nothing.
It's because it's all Chargers, isn't
There
it?
was like maybe less than 5 likes, 0 comments.
All Chargers.
And
Right?
Challengers.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
And-
Straight up.
And Magnums and Dodge Rams and
What?
yeah, dude.
Weird.
You get like 2-wheel drive Rams.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's a thing.
that's weird.
Yeah, it's a thing.
So you went racing, Robbie?
Anyways, yeah. So got there Friday, camped in my truck. Practice Saturday morning. New engine, went out for practice. Kind of babied it a little bit. Took it out there. By the end of the session, I was probably 2 seconds off my pace. A little slower, but
Were you like really afraid of every random rattle and
No,
squeak?
not
and,
really.
like, oh, there it is. It's gone.
no, the weirdest
Were your
thing
eyes
was
glued to your oil pressure gauge?
not really. I mean, I constantly was checking everything, but nothing. I mean, I was that way the weekend before when I was doing the engine break in and just test driving.
driving it?
And once I made it through that, I'm like, yeah, we're fine. So we got on track and a couple seconds off pace, but I ran the whole session. Everything felt fine. Everything felt good. The only issue I had was that my power steering pump kept puking oil.
God,
I mean,
here we go again.
worse than normal. And then, I had an epiphany later, but we're getting there, and I pull into the pits, and they're like, "Dude, you're smoking." I was like, "Oh, well," because I actually had
It's just my vape pen, bro. This is an S chassis.
they had all like the corners workers like, "Yeah, that car's smoking," but like it's not dripping. Like there's no oil. There's nothing. Like so, yeah, a little bit of heat wrap that had some stuff soaked into it from all the work I'd been doing, and then by the power steering pump, you could see that it had been leaking. So I'm looking at it. Okay, so then I drained half it out. Well, actually, I just took a rag and just kept pulling it out until it was like empty. I was like, that'll do it. So I took it out, and the rest of the week it just kind of like leaked a little, and it would smoke. But then it smelled like burnt marshmallows because I literally burned it. I burned up all my fluid.
Well, yeah, you took a bunch out.
No, like it was all of it, just junk. There was enough in the reservoir, like where it's supposed to be,
Yeah.
but it was still just all of it was ruined.
But why?
I switched brands. I'm not going to say what brand it is because
Damn it, Robbie.
all
It
I'm
was
saying
Mobile One, wasn't it?
no, I will not. No, it's actually a race formula.
Son
And
of a bitch.
They're like, it's legit. This is supposed to be the brand, and I ruined it.
Do we need to say for the people's sake?
No, because they sponsor people we know.
Bitch.
So I'm going. But that night, as I'm driving home, I was like, "Why the?
Oh, I know who it is.
Yeah,
Oh, shit.
isn't that
Yep.
crazy? Isn't
Yeah, that
it's
is
like
weird.
It's whatever. So like I'm.
I feel so left out now.
I'll
I
tell
feel
you.
like a fan who doesn't know what's
Text you.
going on.
I'll text you.
Yeah. So we'll jump way ahead.
Yeah.
On Sunday when I'm driving back, I'm like, "Oh, you want to know why I was having all these issues? Because before I was literally only running on Lucas power steering stop leak. That's the only fluid that I could keep in that thing without it just burning up."
Oh, that's
Dude.
awesome.
Lucas Oil might be witchcraft.
So then
I'm not into it enough to put it in my Porsche, but sometimes I wonder what the shit is going on with Lucas Oil because it does some crazy
it's
shit.
good.
Yes.
So good.
So I'm getting all of the other fluid out. I had a transmission cooler just sitting in my shop, so I'm plumbing that into my power steering system. So I'm gonna run some Lucas power steering fluid, and then basically the rest is just
Or
gonna
did
be,
Lucas Oil.
it's gonna be what?
Sorry, go ahead.
Then I'm gonna basically the rest of it's gonna be Lucas power steering stop leak because that was the only stuff that wouldn't
yeah.
burn up, and everything was fine. It was noisy, but everything was fine. I was this close to just taking the whole power steering system out. That's how sick of it I was. So
I still don't think that's the right.
I haven't. I
I
can't.
talked myself out of it.
I think
Putting the cooler in was the
Yeah.
the
I don't even
better
remember
option.
what's going on with my car anymore. I think there's a power steering cooler in it. I don't have any idea.
So we're gonna try that. It's way bigger than it needs to be because it's actually a transmission oil cooler. But
That's really frustrating because so next weekend after, you're going to Bowling Green.
yeah,
And
like
so
literally a week from now, I will be driving.
right, so you have a problem that you encountered.
Uh-huh.
I guess you know how to fix it.
If you
have to.
everything will be here by the time this episode airs.
I would just
I'm not worried.
I would
about
just
it.
be a little on the nervous side driving that far to potentially have an issue.
Just fucking run it dry. I don't care.
Just loop it
Run
out.
Dry.
Just loop it out.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, no,
Or loop it out.
drive it
You
out.
could take some fittings
I'm
with
not
you and
worried
be
about it.
prepared to loop it
Yeah.
out.
Yeah, I'm not worried about it at all. I was almost tempted to just leave it. Just like, you know what? We're gonna smell like burnt marshmallows. Fuck it. Just go.
Nah, you don't want to do that.
Wasn't worried about it.
If in your car, I guess I wouldn't be as opposed to trying it without power steering. The drift car doesn't work, I can tell
No,
you.
I knew that.
Yeah, because you want some power steering to help self-center.
Yep.
Yeah, not really the same. But yeah. Well, we're gonna try the cooler. We'll see if that helps. Hopefully it's overkill and keeps it cool.
I know that power steering is important with high aero cars.
Fact.
So,
Not
future Robbie.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, he needs to get this figured out.
Yeah, because
It's interesting they were both having power steering problems because
Yeah,
of GM pumps.
Yeah,
That's
I'm just
why.
cooking the piss out of it.
Let's go to the Volvo pump, Robbie. Screw all the rest of this shit.
I might do that. Anyways, so then
build season's coming.
I didn't do anything during non-build season, so
I got plans for build season 2.
I guess I got to put my engine in that I was going to put in at the beginning of the year.
2 weeks ago, Robbie said he's done buying parts. Just now he said, I've got ideas. And
No, it's nothing crazy, but
That's what he said last time.
so
then he LS swapped it.
that wasn't crazy. That was the smartest move I've ever made. So, yeah, practice went fine. I was a couple seconds off pace. Next session, went out. I was, God, what was I? Of course, I didn't bring my data. Let's say I was a minute 11, minute 12 or something.
Did you end up faster than you were previously, at least?
No, because I run on literally the same tires I started the season with.
Oh, okay.
So, but I kept improving. So I was fourth fastest overall on one of those sessions, and I got slower, I think, in the second session, the second time session. So the guy that I was battling for championship points for, we basically switched spots. So he was 5
Matt?
points. No, Matt didn't make it, so it was just Albert. So he was 5 points. I had 600 points. He had 605 points. Then I beat him in the first time session. So then I went up 70 points.
Right.
And he went up 60 points.
Right.
And then the second session, he beat me by like a fraction of a second. So he went back up, and I was down by like 5 points. And so we started Sunday. I was down by 5 points. I go out, and I put out a minute 10. 8, which is like a second off the pace I had right before I crashed with brand new tires. So I was feeling really good.
Right.
And then in this last time session, all I have to do is beat him. He beats me by 0.057 of a second.
Son of a bitch.
I'm kind of the guy, so I'm going and getting the sessions. Like I'm getting all the papers for everybody. It's like, here, gotta do it. Here's your top 3. And I walk up and I get the printer. I look at it. I was like, God damn it.
I mean, congratulations, but still.
It's like a room of like wives and kids and like everyone's just like not
Timing
out,
and scoring people.
yeah, all the timing scoring people, and like the wives and kids are the people that are driving, and I walk in there and grab it and I'm like, God damn it. So then I walk back. We do it. I mean, it's fine. It's whatever.
It's the last one of the year, isn't
This
it?
is it. This was the championship.
Son of a bitch.
So we get back and we do all our ceremony and whatever, and I finished the season in second place by 0.057 of a second.
You know what?
Which
First
is-
full season,
I can't be mad.
you can't be mad about a second place, especially with all the shit you've dealt with.
No,
this
so
year.
that's where I went to a really dark place for like 45 minutes driving home. I'm like,
Oh no.
if I went into that fucking tire wall, I would have been at least a couple seconds faster at the beginning of the season. So I'm sitting there going, if it hadn't fucking snowed, I would have had a better session. Or if I would have, even with the spun bearing, if I would have gone out for 2 fucking laps.
Woulda, coulda, shoulda.
Yep. So
it
that,
is what it
like
is.
by the time I got out of St. Louis, I was like, this is an unhealthy place to be. Like,
Dude, you got second place. That's nothing to be mad
yeah.
about.
So, but one big takeaway, I shimmed my viscous.
diff?
Yeah, I shimmed my diff. That made a huge difference.
Oh, yeah?
You can really notice in the parking lot when I'm taking a slight turn. It's like
Saw the pictures.
and just like dragging. It did make a difference. I was locking up after every turn a lot better. It wasn't an open diff anymore.
Cool.
One thing I have noticed is that because basically I take the entire long bank and then the entire front straight in fifth, which I did. I found my rev limiter again. The red mist descends. I'm just fucking there.
Weird.
But that's how I knew I was getting faster again, too, because I was actually hitting the rev limiter right for my brake zone. But what I've noticed is that because of my gear ratios between the transmission and my final drive sucks when I'm in fifth gear. Like, I'm just kind of going.
Creeping.
Yeah, so like if I switch to a 350Z diff in that final drive, I think I'll be way better off. So we're gonna try that.
Or you'll run out of gear and have to go for sixth, and that
I don't want to
won't
do that.
end up any faster.
Well, I want to spend more time in third and fourth gear where I actually can put power down instead of fifth gear where my
I see
gear
what you're
ratio is so
saying.
shitty that it's
Yeah. I see what you're saying.
yeah.
So the final drive is longer
Yeah.
in the other diff.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So I'm still looking at exact options, but like right now I'm at a 408, which compared to the 256 really doesn't, I spent way too much time in fifth gear on a fast track. And if I go to a 350Z diff, it's a 3.53, I think, 3.35, 5.3.
I realized last time we talked about this afterwards that you and I failed Robbie as friends.
Every day.
Yeah, probably.
Well, because we looked at the solution to all of his problems at PRI last year
Is it a quaif?
in the Sicky booth.
Oh, that quick change one?
Yeah, you just need to buy their
Oh.
quick.
Those
their
are so
quick change.
expensive and
Dude,
so good.
dude,
Dude, Zach Burt. I think Zach Burt bought one of those.
They're so good.
fucking baller.
Oh, no, he bought a 8.8 conversion. That's
Oh,
what he
okay.
bought. But still.
Yeah.
You gotta
But-
buy that quick change.
But now I gotta
and
decide.
just get a couple of gear sets and run whatever you need
Dude,
for the racetrack, bro.
if I had a lot of money, you bet your ass I would have a quick change.
Just for dude,
Oh, yeah.
Is there anything more race car than maybe a sequential? I think sequential
Yeah.
is more race car than quick change.
Yep.
But it's pretty high up.
Dude,
there.
I want to be able to come into the pits and be like, we got to change gears. We got to change the gear set.
Yep.
It's just, I'm
Swap
running
'em
out. I'm running out in the
Swap 'em
straight.
out.
No,
My
but
red line
I don't
in
have-
fifth. We got to
I
do
don't
this
have-
shit. Elongate.
Second gear's too long. I don't have enough power coming out turn 3.
That's all I want to do. And then I want to walk away.
that'd be great.
Fix it.
Well, I knew it was wrong because like on the infield, like Albert was in front of me, so I'd actually catch up to him on the infield a little bit.
Yeah.
And then we'd take the bank in the front straight, and he's
What's he in?
in the Mustang.
Okay.
What
Like
kind
a-
of Mustang?
Wait,
What gen Mustang?
I don't know. I
Robbie?
couldn't tell you. It's that Mustang.
it's black. That doesn't do me any good. Is it
it's-
turbocharged?
No,
It's an
it's-
S550.
It's a nice Boxster next to him.
Oh, Jesus Christ. What is
Yeah, so it's
wrong with you?
She's in the PCA.
You have a problem.
We talked about it.
You have a problem.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so-
I do have a problem. It's
Yeah.
expensive.
Yeah, so you can tell like he had more power all the way through the bank and all the way through the straight, whereas I'm just like foot to the floor. Come on,
That's why I don't like straight
fifth
lines.
gear. I should be in fourth gear.
I mean, you could have been.
No, I would have maxed out fourth gear, then right back where I was.
Give him solutions.
Last time,
Well, I maxed out
he
fifth
said
gear.
he was on the rev limiter, people got very angry. So
Yeah, that was there.
But he was
still.
using that piss water Mobile 1 shit.
That is a fact.
Now he's fine.
It's true.
He's using some reputable oil like
I'm using VR1 and an AccuSump as well.
hell yeah, bro. Did you see that meme
you
I
just need
posted
to run
about
all of that Lucas oil stabilizer.
just all
just-
Lucas oil
just
stabilizer?
Lucas.
Hell yeah,
Just
dude.
like 6 quarts of that stuff. It'll be
Yep.
great.
I'm in.
Your AccuSump will be screaming
Oh,
at you.
I'm sorry. You said 6 quarts.
Oh, sorry.
Those are
I forgot.
Those are rookie
I
numbers.
forgot. You
Pump those
You have
numbers
a
up.
giant.
Run it 10 quarts.
How many's in the AccuSump?
three in that.
Yeah, that makes sense though.
Jesus
that makes sense. Plus the
Plus the line,
lines.
yeah, it's a
10
big,
quarts.
it's a big ass
And he's
filter. It's
got
actually a filter off
he's
an
got a pretty
F-150.
sizable
Pan.
oil cooler.
I do have a big, yeah.
And the
It makes
pan.
sense.
Yeah, that's a lot of oil.
That's almost as much
That's
oil
like
in my Porsche.
I was gonna say that's like diesel oil, man.
I can buy them.
You might
I
have
just
to
walk
switch
out
to-
with jugs. I walked out with 2 big jugs.
Dude, that'd be nice though, because like I hate buying because I always inevitably you need more than one jug.
Yes.
But you don't need two jugs.
I just did that for the truck.
So you always end up with like odd amounts. That's just
They never get back in the car for me. Something happens to that partial jug and it doesn't get in the next oil change.
Oh, see,
You know
I
what
have to
mean?
use it before I get to the next oil change.
See, that's
Oh.
what's
Top
annoying
it
about
off.
the truck. I buy 2 of the gallons or whatever.
Yeah.
And it's like, well, I only need 6 quarts. But then this one's like basically full.
If you have vehicles that use or leak oil because they're shit boxes, it's not a problem. You just throw that in the back and you use it as needed until the
Just
next
take it with you.
next oil change. Yeah, no, obviously you always have oil in the vehicle.
Sound like a rotary owner.
Yeah,
Hey, yo.
I mean,
Just
I'm not
working.
mixing it at least.
Yeah, that's true. You're not using premix.
Yeah,
Fair enough.
I got to run through my list.
I'm proud of you, Robbie.
Yeah.
Second place.
You did good things.
Well, it was
Pretty
funny.
fucking awesome.
It was funny because during practice, I get done and I get out and look at and like out loud saying to myself, that bank isn't near as steep as I remember it. Because like in my head, I'm thinking Iowa Speedway,
Driving on your side.
driving on my side, turning into that first turn. I'm like, well, that was pretty fucking flat, you pussy.
It's not. No,
It's
that
not,
one's not as bad.
It's not near as bad.
That Speedway
as I
one's
remembered
pretty
it.
bad.
Yeah, Iowa Speedway is intimidating, but
Yeah.
no, I felt way more comfortable. Plus, I'd been driving all year. That helped.
I'm glad that coming back to that wasn't scary.
No, I just had to do it.
Because I remember, like, when we skated, anytime I had, like, a really bad injury on a trick, it was always really hard to go back to it.
Yeah, because your mind is always to
Yeah, like
what
when
you remember.
when I broke my right arm that night in Sioux Falls, like,
Yep.
I never really did get over doing that sort of trick again.
No, you never did.
No,
No,
I couldn't get back to it.
no,
So,
no. I didn't drive the sim before I went out. I just didn't have the time. But once I got there, I was like, well, I know what I
before.
need to do, and yeah, I was way more comfortable.
cool.
And then I went the cheap route because I had
Weird.
So I had the 3 of those Hancooks from the beginning of the season still that
Yeah.
they had like a full weekend left on them,
Yeah.
and then 1 Hoosier.
Nice, Robbie.
I couldn't
Oh,
buy.
Robbie.
They're sold out. I can't buy
Robbie.
them. I just can't buy them anywhere.
Robbie.
Randy did that tire change for you.
No, he did not.
Oh, there it is. There's the truth.
Randy just let me use his machine.
Oh, okay.
No, I had 1 Hoosier that was completely corded. So then I had another Hoosier that was like maybe gonna make it through a session or 2 before it was for sure corded.
Yeah.
And then I have the one on the car that's looked like it was gonna make it through another weekend.
Right.
And then I had the one Hankook from the beginning of the season that never saw a track after Gateway.
Because it was flat spotted?
No,
Or because the other one
was flat spotted.
Okay.
So I'm like, nearly new Hankook with a slightly wider used Hoosier in the back.
It's basically same.
Yeah, they're equally grippy.
Yeah, absolutely.
Actually, it was fine. I seriously,
We're not good enough.
I couldn't. No, it was fine.
We're not Ayrton Senna.
No, it was fine. It was probably 0.057 of a second
Yeah.
worse.
Yeah, that's what
but-
screwed you, bro. You should have
Yeah.
bought tires.
No, I tried. I was willing to buy 1 Hankook. They don't have them anywhere. That size is completely sold out.
Of course it is.
It was a closeout pricing at the beginning of the season. I should have bought another one back in August or May.
So you got new tires for TTN?
They're not new, but whatever. I'm not competitive in my class. I'm
Are you
just
running
going for fun.
200s?
Yeah, I have to. I know. I'm not looking forward to that.
I'm so mad.
You know the people to call.
I'm so mad, Robbie.
Yeah, so-
I want to go so bad.
So here's the thing. So I had you remember those 200 RS3s you gave me like a year or
Yeah.
2 ago?
Yep.
Those have enough tread in it to make it through a weekend for sure.
Sweet.
So I'm
I
putting
only
those.
gave you 3 of them though.
Yeah, well, I only need 2 of them. So I'm putting those in the front,
Fucking Robbie.
and then I have those tires that I got from Randy, though, that are on the Z.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna run the Z wheels on the rear, and then those tires on the front.
Man,
Say fuck it.
I used to
who
get made
cares?
fun of for tires. This guy's way worse.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
I'm not
But
buying new tires.
You
for
were hoarding
nationals.
tires. He's not hoarding tires. He's
I'm
just
just using
mixing
what I got.
Swapping
matching.
them around.
Yeah, I don't care. I'm not competitive in my class anyways. I'm just there to have fun on a nice track.
I tried. So I told Katie that you wanted to have your bachelor party that weekend.
Oh, down in
And she's like,
So-
I was just like playing it cool, you know? She's like, oh, what are you guys doing? I was like, I don't know, probably like grill some food or barbecue or something like that. And then like, I don't know, probably do car stuff or whatever. And I was like, JB said he was going to make some food for us. And she's like, oh, that's, like, I was hoping she'd be like, oh, just go to that for Robbie, right? And then be like, yeah, it's in Bowling Green, Kentucky.
See ya.
Leave on Wednesday. She didn't. She wasn't having it.
Dang it.
I tried, Robbie. I tried so hard because I'm so mad.
I think Jess is coming.
So fucking mad.
Yeah, I think I'm leaving very, very early Thursday. Driving there, getting there Thursday afternoon. Practice sessions Saturday or Friday. Time trials Saturday, Sunday. Basically, hop in the car and drive back, and then I have Monday off.
I was fully prepared to take the time off and
It's gonna be good.
leech a seat again
Yeah, it'll be fun.
and just ride with you and then help Johan and Hayward do whatever they need for the weekend and just make myself useful.
It's kind of nice because like all the Max 1 guys kind of created a Facebook message thread,
Yeah.
and literally no one was there. Was like, yeah, I'm going real serious this year. No one
It's
was
not.
like, we're none of us are competitive. I'm like, I'm super underpowered. I guarantee it. I'm not even gonna have the right size wheels. It's fine.
That's kind of the environment that they've created, though.
Yeah, which
I-
is good.
Yeah, I think it's good to start out that way. It won't stay that way.
No, it'll get
turn
competitive.
into Grid Life Street Mod, but it's fine.
Yeah. No, I'm just
That's what Time Attack is for.
yeah.
It's not your responsibility to make sure that everybody else can afford to race. Adam Jabay.
It's true.
What does he know? He ruined Time Attack.
Don't even get me
You know what I'm
started.
saying?
No, seriously, don't even get me started.
Doesn't work. He ruins his own race series.
I'm going to say something I don't want to say, so we're not going to say it.
Anyways, yeah. So no, I had a good weekend. Yeah, I'm just gonna go to nationals to have fun. So the fact that my tires are all goofy sized, it don't matter to me. They'll be
The
fun.
opportunity to drive on that track, which I think
Worth it enough.
has got to be one of the premier tracks in this country.
Yep.
And the group of people who are going to be there, who cares?
Yeah, Adam Persetto will be there. He's the guy with the LS 2000 from Midiv. He'll be there. Johan will be there. Andrew Rains will be there from Apex Pro.
Yeah, that's
I'll be in good company. So
Word.
rub it in, Robbie.
plus I'm not at work for like 5 straight days.
Fucking weddings, man.
Then I get married the next weekend.
Tell me about it. See, it was even like you could legit be your bachelor. And
should be.
There is a guy having a bachelor party there.
Well, there can be 2 of them.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Wait, Jess is there though.
Yeah, it doesn't work that way.
But Katie didn't know that.
Maybe she'd be cool.
It's not how it works.
Oh,
Dude,
I don't have. I have no intention of even having.
we
a
are
bachelor
never
party.
going to have like
I'm not
that
that guy.
bachelor
I'm
party.
not that guy.
I'm too tired for that shit, man.
Like-
Like perpetually.
I haven't drank in 3 years. I don't
Dude, if
wanna-
we're gonna
I don't
have a party, I
wanna
want to
do
have
anything.
like a drink and then go to bed.
We're going
Yeah.
to do what we did with Josh Jones's.
Yeah.
Which was we met up at a car wash in Ankeny and drove the half-ass fun roads from Ankeny through Saylorville Lake to Grimes and did a couple of go-kart races and then went and ate at Twin Peaks.
Twin Peaks sounds nice.
They have a great burger.
They do have a great
Throwback, dude. We haven't been in Twin Peaks in like
Forever.
4
'Cause
years.
I feel I've, on the off chance that we go in there and that
We have
chick
to talk to that chick
recognizes
and talk to
us and
Chaz.
remembers Chaz.
There's no way she'll remember
Dude,
us.
if she remembered that, I'd be like, well, Adam's right. We got to leave. It went horribly wrong. We do have to
There's a
leave.
0% chance she still works there. That was years ago.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Oh, my God. Not a good day.
Yep. So, but yeah, there'll be a nice fun trip to nationals, and then I'd say take a break, but no, I'm shopping for what I want to do with the diff.
We're going to go to Gingerman again for round 5. Come on, Robbie.
That's my wedding.
It's his wedding weekend.
Damn it.
It's all jacked up, man.
Yeah, I was thinking I might
this is a
actually
busy
go. I
year.
guess not.
No. What's really funny is like I'm looking at the 240 going. I got the viscous here. I already have spare axles for the Z. I'm looking at the Z going, well, you don't currently run, and you have a good diff. I can just take that,
Yes.
put that in the 240,
I mean,
and then
Try it out.
how much
And then-
how much do you need to get it there?
What?
Like parts wise? What would you need even just to like okay, this does do what I want it to do. So now let's figure out what I want
Real
to do.
talk?
Yeah. Like
I need.
would you be stupid not to at least try it to see if it does what you want it to do or if you need to go a different direction?
No. So I would need the G-Tech makes the bushings, so you basically it's plug and play,
It's like $100.
like $65.
Okay.
Then I'd just shim it,
Yeah.
which is like $10,
Right.
20, whatever. That's it.
You'd be stupid not to at least try it to make sure that that's what you want to do.
Here's also where I'm at. Josh Fettis has a G37 all-wheel drive diff just sitting in his garage.
He does?
Yeah, because they sent it to him.
Fuck.
It's the wrong one. It's got the wrong
Oh, I
flange.
remember that.
He offered it to me for free,
I'm sure he did.
but I'm
'cause
pretty
he'd
sure
just be happy
I'm pretty sure it's open, so I could weld it.
Oh,
And
probably
put
is.
that in the Z.
Put that in the Z.
Because it's
There it
gonna
is.
be a drift car.
So I'm actually tempted to just pull that out of the Z, put it in the 240. I mean, I'm not going to do it by nationals, but
I'm going to see Josh this weekend.
you want to grab that from
I'll
me?
bring it home.
Yes, you're the man. I'll buy you
I'm going
lunch.
to message him now so I don't forget.
Yeah, I forgot last time I was home. I meant to do it and I forgot. But yeah, that's all. That's all I got.
We're way over on time.
I know.
Should we just...
Let's do the news.
Let's just do the news.
Let's do like 3
We're
news
gonna
stories.
do, yeah, let's
Can we
skip
skip
some? Of
some?
these.
Yeah.
For once, we did like more than...
We did like 5, and I don't.
Overachievers.
Yeah,
Let's
I
skip
don't know.
the.
It's like back in the day.
Let's skip the helicopter one.
Oh, really? Because I think that one's the stupidest thing I've ever heard. You want to skip that one?
That's because I
I was kind of into it.
All right, well,
Let's just start.
fuck it. We'll
start
do them
working.
all.
All right, the new Defender's out. I think it's fantastic.
I could.
I love it so much.
Things I don't care at all about.
I
It's
love
like
it
What does
so
this
much.
cost?
Football. This.
$50,000.
Okay, it's not so bad.
Oh, that's
That's
actually
like Jeep
reasonable.
money. Yeah.
You can get it with steel wheels too. It looks.
Why
pretty
would
sick
you
on steel
not
wheels.
buy that over a Jeep?
This is way better than a Jeep.
Yeah,
'Cause
100%.
It's not made in America. That's why.
That's why it's good.
No, 'cause it's made in England, so it's probably terrible. So.
Yeah, but it's made by the Indians, so it's
Oh,
probably
that's
pretty
right.
good.
It's Indian now.
I think it's fantastic.
It's a good looking.
You can get it in the 90 or the 110,
What's that mean?
which
Nothing
harkens back
to
to the
me.
original Defender. So 2 doors a 90,
Oh,
110's a 4 door.
No.
It used to be the wheelbase, but that's not the case anymore.
In
It's
inches.
just a bit bigger. Yes,
what? Why would a British? Why would it be in inches?
dude, they use mile per hour.
That's fine.
No, it's not. It doesn't make
No,
any
Rob, you
sense.
can't pick and choose.
Okay, it can't be mile per hour or mile per gallon. That's what's annoying.
They use mile per gallon also,
Everywhere.
but it's different.
No, they don't. In Canada, I'm pretty sure they use kilometer per liter or whatever.
Yeah, that's a Canadians though.
Yeah.
No,
'Cause
literally,
I-
the British people use mile per hour. They use mile as a distance of measure.
Yeah, 'cause
Yeah, I know.
like I'm watching Top Gun, they're like, it gets 26 miles per gallon. I was like, but you're not. Whatever.
You don't use gallons.
Do they?
But not only that,
do
but
they
they're
buy their fuel
in liters.
They buy their fuel in liters, but they measure the economy in gallons.
Yes.
What?
This is our fault still.
No, it's not.
Yes,
It's
it
their
is.
fault. It's 100%.
We
their
made
fault.
the gallon. It's our fault.
I don't think we did, man. I'm sure we took it from them.
Probably. I don't know.
So anyway, you can get one of these. They're around $50,000. Came out for the Frankfurt Motor Show. Comes with a 300 horsepower gas turbo 4, or interestingly enough, a 400 horsepower mild hybrid inline 6.
Weird.
That's bizarre.
That's not that weird at all. That's I would have been more surprised if there wasn't that option this day and age.
Trading in your Genesis?
Yes. You can get it with a shower.
Yeah, you
So you can take it to grid life.
You can hang
Yeah.
it off the side.
That's the stupidest thing I've ever heard.
It
about.
comes with it's,
What, 2 gallons?
You're supposed to actually use it for off-road stuff. I mean, they won't be,
They won't.
but you should.
But
It's
you
got
won't.
a 2-gallon
I
water
would.
tank in it.
You can take it to
If
that.
I had it, I
To
would.
that all Iowa Jeep Show event that they do every year.
I would.
That would be fun. Then we could finally check that off the bucket list because, like, literally, that's the most thing. That's the one thing we get invited to more often than anything else, and we never take.
We just
anybody up
ignore.
on. Is off
There's always there's always a reason though. It's not that we, not that we don't want to go.
I forgot about it this year.
Hang out with Jabay or something like
Oh,
that.
he
instead.
doesn't even care if we're there.
He doesn't even give you a hug, man.
Never. He's never given me a hug.
He talks about me all the time on his podcast now, though.
Sucker.
Pretty cool.
It is funny how I'll listen to it and go, he literally just mentioned us.
Yeah,
Weird.
they make fun of us for being
Making fun
for
of them.
making fun
For our
of them.
podcast being better than theirs? Is that what you're saying? For supporting the time attack community? Is that what you're talking about?
Instead of trying to kill it.
That's what I'm just curious. I'm asking questions. I'm here to just ask questions.
I love time attack.
Time attack's great.
What's next?
Ah,
Or do we have anything else?
Yeah,
No, not really.
I can't believe it's $50,000.
That's
It's around there.
a reasonable
you know?
price.
And I think you'd be fine buying the Turbo 4 with 300 horsepower. What are you gonna, what are you
do you
trying
need
to
more
do?
than
What are
that?
you trying to do? Dude, the one with the
Dude, I bet-
V6 or with the inline 6 does like 0 to 60 in 5.5 seconds. How freaking fast do you need to go in the Defender?
I'll bet the Turbo 4 makes a ton of torque, which is useful for off-road things.
That would be good.
because turbo 4-cylinders tend to do that.
It's got all the locking diffs and all the stuff.
Oh, shit, son.
Man, I like it. I
Yeah,
think
that'd be
it's
good.
BMW has become its own meme. What the hell is wrong with this car?
It never gets better, man.
That's a beautiful car.
So this is
Are you
the
fucking kidding
That's
me,
a
Rob?
good-looking
dude.
car.
No.
Get a different picture of the front of it. It looks like a beaver.
What is it? The Concept 4? Is that what we're calling it?
It looks like an infinity and a beaver had a love child. And that's what it looks like.
Hold on, I'm trying to find a picture.
It's true.
I don't know if this is any better.
That front end.
Yes, it's a concept car. It's it's insane. It's literally what people were making fun of.
It's not that bad.
Yes, it is.
It's horrible.
I will bet anything it's going to grow on you like the Lexus did. Mm-mm. Yes, it will. Mm-mm. Yes, it will.
We don't like BMWs here.
Yeah.
Yes, we
do like Lexus,
Yes, we
though.
do. This is a beautiful car.
It looks like an
Agree to
infinity.
disagree.
Look at the curve. Yeah, exactly. That's why it's a beautiful car.
So, like, if you lopped off the front bumper,
uh-huh.
like from the front of the front wheel back, I'm in, Robbie.
Oh, yeah.
I'm super in.
But it looks like some.
But some things just can't be looked past.
Sure you can.
Some mistakes are just too egregious to move on with life.
It's not the new Chevy
Some
Silverado.
things-
It's not
I mean,
that bad.
It's not.
It's up there.
It's not a new Camaro. You're not wrong there. But I think I'm gonna still own the Camaro.
You're wrong.
I don't know.
Camaro
man.
or BMW ownership when it looks like
Oh,
that.
for sure, Camaro.
No,
Okay,
no.
okay.
BMW.
The owner group, I would buy a Camaro.
Damn it.
I don't know, man. That's mean. Why would you make me decide that?
You see how that feels?
Yeah,
That's funny.
fair game. What comes around goes around.
Whatever your answer is, it's wrong.
I know it is. Actually,
That
I
is
did.
super funny.
I did see one of the new Camaros with the front end fix.
Yeah.
It's really not that
Was
bad
it,
in person. But here's the thing, though. Not bad
What
is
do you
not
mean fix?
with the. You know how they changed that like middle grill thing?
Oh,
they
okay,
changed
I see
that.
what you're saying.
That's what I meant.
Yeah.
But okay is not good enough for that segment of cars.
Right.
When you have to go against the Mustang,
Yeah.
it's not good enough.
No.
In the back of it, the taillights look stupid.
So what you're saying is you're picking the BMW.
I'm picking the BMW.
Now I can't remember his name. Drifter Corvette.
Dirk Stratton.
Dirk Stratton apparently has his fun car is
I
a
want it.
Camaro.
I want it.
He's
and they-
trying to sell.
Yes,
And apparently he has a newer.
Like
It's
the
a newer
Lingenfelter one?
Camaro.
Yeah.
but he-
2015
But
or
he
something
put the
like that.
front and rear bumpers off the older one on it.
Oh.
So
That'll be all right.
Oh, his old car's for sale. His old Camaro.
yes, Fitty Gur.
They said they'd finance it though because they're a
It's
dealership.
a dealership.
Oh.
It's got an angle kit on it. It's like a full Lingenfelter NA package. It's
We
like 600 or 700 horse.
Oh,
I mean,
yeah.
50 grand it's Defender money. Let's be real.
It's Defender money, and you can finance it for 287 months.
You could drive that to work every day with an angle kit on it. Really-
Absolutely.
It'd really make taking the Mixmaster a different.
There's a
experience.
number of people considering it, I'm sure.
There are many people consider.
There's at least one sitting at this table right now.
No, I'm not
And
going
I'm
to.
looking at him.
I'm not going to
Yeah,
do
but
it.
you would entertain the.
I would entertain the idea, absolutely.
Yeah, you would. I mean, you'll sleep on it.
If I didn't have the Porsche, I would think about it.
Oh, that'd be great.
My call. Wouldn't do it.
See what their terms are.
Yeah.
Just get.
What are you talking about financing? Tell me more.
Yeah, let's talk. I'm just curious.
I found a Z, that generation of Z for sale. It was like 40
Z.
something. Z28.
Okay.
With the big 7-liter.
Okay.
It's down in the 40, like low 40s.
Yes.
I'm like, man, those are coming down, baby.
Low tie.
I might have to get one of those, I think. Come on, man.
Do it.
Big old car with flow tie, 7 liters, can't see out of.
You know what?
Come on.
That would make a great time trials car.
It would make a really good time.
That would be a
trial.
fast time trials car.
You'd probably be with Robbie,
I could tell people how my tires spin on the wheels.
Oh yeah.
like all of them do.
Yeah, but I have a video. I could show people.
It's a thing.
Flow tie.
It's a thing.
I could ask people if they have a flow tie.
Yeah, that's true. You got them there.
I don't.
You got a flow tie, Robbie?
No, of course
Son
not.
of
I
a bitch.
remember reading something like when those cars first came out that in order to you can't just go into a dealership and buy those Z28 specific parts without a VIN number and a registration
Huh.
Bizarre. Why are they that worried about it?
because Chevy doesn't want people buy. Well, I think that was maybe they're less concerned about it now, but when they were selling them,
Mhm.
they didn't want people buying the cheaper one and then buying the parts.
you can't get the 7-liter.
It doesn't matter. People are stupid.
People are very stupid.
There's a lot of them.
They keep breeding.
many.
And they keep walking around.
They keep breeding. That's the real issue here.
So there's more of them.
Yeah.
But anyway, I would very much enjoy. It's coming back around full circle. I should sell my Porsche and buy a Camaro. How crazy is that shit?
I'm sure there's a Camaro club around here. Or
Yeah, actually,
Late model GM at least?
maybe I don't want to do that.
You're gonna need to grow your hair out just in the back, though.
Just in the back. I was thinking about, because I was like,
You'd look good
I'm
with
having
that
this
tail.
experience now. Like, I might actually like legitimately want to buy the C8 at some point,
yeah.
I don't see why you wouldn't if you had the opportunity.
but then you have to deal with the Corvette Owner Club.
You don't have to.
No,
you can just hang out with
there's new
JB.
yeah, there's new clubs.
Me and JB just make a club.
Dude, I think that
Michael
car,
and JB's club.
I think that
That's a
car's-
good club.
I think that car is going to bring a new ownership to the Corvette
True.
community.
Yes.
And I mean, like, you can hang out with Swenson and that C6. Swenson's cool. I like Jeremy.
Swenson's a long ways away.
I know, but when we go to Grid Life and we hang out
True.
with Adam Jabay, and you can dominate Street GT with JB.
Right.
It'll be great.
Yeah, because he ruined Time Attack.
But Street GT's cool.
Yeah, but didn't he
For
write the
now.
rules for that?
Abe probably did.
Oh, okay. There will not be fun shout-outs on their next show, will it? It'll just be angry ones.
This could be a fun
What
week.
did he do on Track Midwest the other day? Because I only caught a brief.
Oh,
It
my
wasn't
God.
on Track Midwest.
It was on his
his
personal
own
page.
personal page.
Oh, was it? It was.
He said that you
pretty
had to
funny.
drive the car.
Yeah, that's what it was. From the state
From
that it
the
was.
state
it had to be
it's
registered.
registered in.
Yeah,
And so it had to meet emission standards.
but that was the
too.
street class, right?
Yeah, street mod.
You had to
Street
have
mod.
street mod. You had to have a past emissions test, and you had to drive it from the state that it was registered in.
It had 250 comments in 40 minutes.
Immediately,
People
it was
lost
so
their
funny.
minds.
It was so funny.
I have things that I'm not going to talk about on this show about some of those comments.
It was really funny for me.
It was really funny.
I kept,
Some of it was funny. Some of it was really upsetting for me.
yeah, I believe that.
Anywho,
Yeah, Adam broke the internet. BMW better than Camaro.
might be not the old Z though.
No.
Next, Robbie.
Robbie, soon
Come on. Robbie.
you will be able to take a helicopter to work.
No, it's a air taxi.
I mean, with enough money, you could already take a helicopter to
yeah.
work.
It's just
True,
money.
but Robbie and me and you, normal people,
Normies?
Of the people?
Commoners?
commoners, we could take a helicopter to work.
I doubt it.
Exactly. How is that going to work?
It's not.
So Geely
Geely.
and Velocicopter are working together.
Does that anger you?
That's not a real.
Does that really upset you?
No, because it's not really a pun. It's just a stupid name.
It's kind of a pun.
It's not a Velociraptor, though. Pun has to have two meanings. It's just a combination of two words.
Are
that
you
sound
in on
similar.
Velocicopter,
Not stupid.
Robbie?
That's stupid.
Would you buy a Velocicopter if you had insane money and tell people that you have a Velocicopter?
No, but I would buy a Ford Raptor.
And have it converted to a Velociraptor?
If I had the money, maybe. But then doesn't Hennessy make that?
Yes.
So I'd never get it. So no,
I mean, you might be one of the lucky few.
I doubt it.
Just depends
You
on
buy
how
a
much-
used one.
Yeah,
There you go. Then I might be able to
I
get
mean,
it.
somebody got one.
I think they're
Allegedly.
probably delivering cars on schedule now.
Something's got to
They got
come
put
out
on notice on the
occasionally, or
internet.
else they wouldn't be a business anymore.
Apparently, I took delivery of a Velociraptor the other
Yeah,
day.
No,
Mr.
that,
Beck.
that was something else.
No, yeah, that was just a
F-150.
Massive truck.
that was a Hennessy packaged F-150.
Yeah. Probably made 800 horsepower.
Yeah, something stupid.
That'd be fun.
But that was probably the highlight of the group week post. That was my favorite for sure.
Me getting my F-150 from Hennessy.
Mr. Beck.
Mr. Beck. So anyway, these two companies have decided that the future of transportation is you taking a vertical takeoff electric-powered helicopter to and from work or running errands or whatever it may be.
So it's not technically a helicopter though, because it's all small rotors, so it's technically a drone.
What's the difference?
Well, the helicopter has the big rotors, whereas these have little tiny rotors, and I think it's classed differently.
So is this how they're getting around the fact that
I think so. Yes.
you can just fly this helicopter willy-nilly wherever you want to?
I am certain of it. I haven't looked. I have done no research. None.
Because you thought this was so stupid.
Whatsoever.
He didn't even want to waste a brain.
Didn't even
cell
look it
on
up. But I'm pretty sure that because it doesn't have the big rotating
Rotors.
Yeah, there you go.
Robbie is an industry expert.
Not
so
an expert at all, but
You're kind of an expert.
he's in the industry.
I am in the industry. But I think that because it's got all the small rotors.
Oh, I had missed how this works. So yeah, it's a bunch of little tiny rotors on this big circular thing.
So it's like a drone.
Yeah, it is kind of like a drone, actually. Okay, so vertical takeoff, that's great, whatever. But why do we need this?
My issue with flying cars has always been that when we have a defined path called a road
Yeah.
that we have to take to get places, we can barely manage not to kill each other.
Yeah, how's this going to work?
But when we have literally the freedom of the open sky, which is significantly more than the freedom of the open road, like every Harley owner will tell you, chaos will ensue. People will die.
Yeah, how do you regulate this?
Constant crashes.
Yeah, you can't just let anybody.
The amount of air traffic that we already have, I would imagine, is at times
It's staggering.
difficult to manage.
It's why air traffic controller is the most stressful job in the world.
It should be. It shouldn't be.
But it's a tough job.
Yeah, it's super tough. But
Because you have to be able to even just commercial airlines or any pilot can't be within a certain distance of another pilot.
if it's daytime, look up. There's probably a plane above you.
Yes.
No matter how desolate the place is that you live,
you can see it.
there's probably a plane in view of you if you look up during the day.
Yeah, it's mind numbing sitting there just counting the number of airplanes that take off from Atlanta.
It's
every
staggering.
10 seconds it's 2 airplanes
Yeah.
all day,
Yeah.
every day.
24 hours a day.
Now they're
365 days a year.
And then now they think that common normies are going to just every day to work. Not a chance.
This has been a dream that people have had since the 60s, and it won't ever work. It's completely wasted money at a level that is even worse than solar roadways.
It's okay, Adam, because they have $94 million in capital.
That's like, what, 3 planes?
I don't know how much this thing costs. It's a great question. I have no idea. But
They can develop 3 of them?
Somehow they've collected $94 million.
There's a group of people on this planet that think that's a good enough idea that they managed to crowdfund investors to the tune of $94 million.
It's not going anywhere.
Dude, I think it's because it goes back to people being morons. People, this idea of investing in a startup
thing.
Yes, in the next thing is like such a sexy,
Right,
cool
you look
idea.
At guys like Steve Jobs and Elon Musk and Bill Gates who if I'd have just invested $10 in Apple in 1983 or whatever it is,
Yep.
I'd be a quadrillionaire right now. And so that's what, but it's a fucking helicopter. It's not.
Well, not only that, but what about the other 10 million other companies that failed?
Yeah, you're not the first person to bring this to the table.
Right.
Yeah, I'm not buying it.
It just seems very weird.
It's never gonna work.
We won't hear about this for several years.
Even if it does work and people start buying them, the FAA is going to have to regulate it.
It's gonna get shut down.
It's just like drones right now.
Yeah,
You can fly them, but do you really think you're not breaking the law somehow? Because you probably
you
are.
Absolutely, 100%.
In all reality. Now, this is fun. Yeah, until somebody sees you and realizes just flying that up into your air right in front of your own house, you probably broke a law. Really.
They had problems with somebody, or someone had problems with the drone at Grid Life Festival once. Some neighbor, because they thought it was getting too close to their airspace or whatever.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know if they're like real tinfoil hattie or what's going on over there, but
Yeah.
I got news for them.
there's
Birds aren't real.
You can't fly a drone at an autocross, an SCCA sanctioned autocross. No drones are allowed. Period. That's just the stance that the SCCA took on it from an insurance and a liability perspective.
Right.
I don't know if you're qualified to fly that or not. I don't want to deal with trying to figure out if you are. No. And I know a lot of other motorsports sanctioning bodies took that same approach, and other forms of sport.
Yes.
Makes sense to me.
So, yeah, expect not to hear about that for a few years. I think that's the takeaway from it. And then something else will come up. They'll get another $100 million or something like that, and we'll talk about it again.
That's, dude, these guys got fucking filthy rich off this, and it's not going to go anywhere.
I know, and it happens all the time.
All the time.
That's what happened in the 2000s, and everybody got in trouble for, basically somebody would set up a website and say that we sell dog food or whatever, and people were like, take millions of my dollars and invest it in this thing, and then they disappeared because, it's not real. It's all
Spend it on
vaporware.
hookers and blow.
Now that's a future.
It's a short one, but it's a future, Robbie.
All right. We're doing this last one here.
Yes.
Ford finds that
Absolutely.
42% of Americans think EVs still need gas.
Following the theme of this episode, people are stupid. Everyone knows that the
love
electricity
seeing-
for these cars comes from coal.
That's not what they're talking about, is
No,
it?
no, they're
they're
not.
talking about like pull up to the gas station,
They are-
put gas in
that's
the car.
That's exactly what they're talking
like
about.
all the videos you see of idiots in their Teslas trying to put gas in it.
Where does this plug in at?
I can't. It doesn't fit.
I still don't understand how these people
Exist?
get to the point that they're at and seem to have all this money.
Yeah, Teslas aren't cheap.
They have
man.
enough money for a Tesla, but not enough brains to realize that I plugged this into the
The
wall.
whole point of this whole fucking car is the fact that you don't put gas in it.
That's not what it is to them. It's a status symbol. I mean, in the least like dickish way I can possibly say this, there's a reason that most of those videos are good-looking blonde chicks.
Who doesn't love a good-looking blonde chick? Am I right? What?
No comment, Robbie. We're not going there, Robbie.
This whole show's been off the rails. I mean, why not?
What Robbie's saying is he's marrying a good-looking blonde chick in 2 weeks. That's what he meant.
Yeah,
to
but
say.
she is smart enough not to put gas in her Tesla.
Yeah, she'd have that right.
She gets it.
Right, but apparently 42% of Americans.
She just
don't.
wants to put gas in her Jeep.
She
Right,
does-
Robbie?
God, she wants a Jeep so bad.
Why don't you get one?
Yeah,
What's the problem?
That's what
Why don't you
every-
get a Defender?
that's what every.
Get a
There's
Defender.
no money in the banana stand.
Get a Defender.
Yeah, Robbie.
She got a good job. Tell her to get a Defender.
There you go.
Order a Defender.
Or, yeah. Just
What?
Just put a bow on it. Like, Merry Christmas.
No, have
No,
her go in and
It'll be-
order what she
it'll be your
wants.
wedding gift.
That's what someone should get us. Yeah.
A Defender?
Yeah.
No, tell her to go to Land Rover of Des Moines and order a Defender.
Yeah.
It's only $50,000, Robbie.
It's only money.
Starts at 50,
It's just fine.
Comes with steel hubcaps and
which is what you want because the other wheels look dumb. You want the steel wheels, old school. How Land Rovers are supposed to be, which is tipped over on their side.
get the two-door, Robbie,
Get the two-door.
No, it's not
because
practical.
you're not having kids.
Don't you like two-door SUVs?
Yeah, but not as
Oh
not as a
my
daily
love-
driver.
You've got to fucking give me an aneurysm.
Robbie, who cares?
Because if I'm gonna have the truck, she's got to have something we can drive.
Yeah, a two-door
A two-door
Defender is
Defender.
perfect.
No, a 4-door.
Who
Why?
are you putting in the
Who
back?
put in
The
the
dogs.
The dogs can go
Dogs
through the
go
back
in-
thing.
They're gonna go in the hatch, Robbie.
They'll be
Not the
happier
back
in the
door.
hatch
Hell
than,
yeah.
than in the seat back there.
Whatever.
You're gonna fold those back seats down. There's just gonna be a shelf anyway.
That's nice. That would be better.
Yeah, so get a two-door Defender. It's
Okay.
cheaper.
Fine.
Tell her to go order it.
It's more stylish.
When she
It-
goes
it
to order
It's
it,
making a statement. And that statement is, "Fuck you and
I
your
have more
children.
money than you."
I have a two-door.
that's a good point.
That is nice.
This ain't no soccer mom. Get
No.
out of my way."
No.
When she goes to order it, let me know. I'll go with her.
Okay.
Yeah, absolutely.
Trade in your Genesis, get your own.
I'll look into it, yeah.
I wonder if we can get like a bulk deal.
Yeah.
Buy two of them.
What happens if we buy two?
Yeah,
at
if
the
she
same time?
refers you, do we get a bigger
A
discount?
bonus? Yeah, I
Yeah.
would
If
think
he
so.
refers you,
I think I referred you.
Yeah, but you didn't buy nothing.
It's recorded.
Depends if I get
bro.
there first or not.
All right, then. We'll talk.
Fine. I'll be there tomorrow.
Fine.
Twist my arm.
Challenge accepted.
Challenge accepted.
Joke's
Fine.
on you.
Yeah.
Mine's already on.
Joke's on you, asshole. I ordered it while I was sitting here.
They'll finance anything.
They'll finance anything.
They really will.
So anyway, 42%.
Think that they still need to fill them up with gas.
I don't.
How?
I really want to like. I think Robbie's office probably would represent a better average American population than like Michael or I's.
I don't know what that means.
Like, I think you have more normal people at your office.
I guess if you
than
want to
Michael
call
or I
us.
would.
What am I? I don't have normies in my office.
Well, I think. Well, no, because like we work in the construction industry, so it's like predominantly males.
Oh.
and they
Oh,
would,
yeah,
they
yeah.
would know.
Oh, the sample is not.
the
yeah,
diverse-
so
it's
like,
not a good sample.
But I'm saying like go to work and
people
like,
that deal with trucks every day.
yeah,
I get
I
what
want to
you're
know
saying.
if I went to work and I asked 10 people, would 42% of them think that they need to put gas in their electric car?
No, there's no way.
I want to know where they're finding these people.
Yeah, because I have a hard time believing 42%.
I don't believe that.
If I look at any population, I go 42% of that population is not going to get that
It's a
wrong.
huge number.
You're damn near half.
I don't know, man.
So you're
don't-
saying
I don't buy it.
almost every other person that you see?
Nearly.
No,
I don't know, man.
I'm not buying it.
You go to the coast or a city where people don't own cars.
But I think they're more likely to
man.
even know that.
That's probably where they would do
Who wrote the study? Ford?
Yeah.
Oh, I'll say they actually would go. The people in Detroit would know.
that. Who knows if that's where they did it,
People-
though. Ford's probably got an office
In
They
New
did it-
York?
They did it in California.
or California.
But I feel like you're more likely to find people in California that know what EVs are because
They're
they're
yeah,
state
true.
mandated.
right.
Let's get Mock on this and see if he can figure it out.
What the hell, Mock?
I
It's weird.
call them bullshit.
Yeah,
But there-
people,
Like,
people are that dumb.
There
I
has to
still
be
don't
a
believe it.
There's-
statistically significant number of people who would still think that you have to put gas.
Well, see, and then I wonder how they posed the question.
Right.
Because do people think that EVs and hybrids are the same?
I think that they do, yes. I think that that's the problem. It's because obviously our first exposure was through the Prius, so people
Right.
think that that's an EV. It's not,
Right.
it's not really an EV. It's a hybrid.
No.
Yeah.
And even like when they talk about plug-in cars, those are still, some of them are like a plug-in Pacifica or a plug-in Prius is still a gas-powered hybrid car.
Right, that you
It just
plug
has a battery pack that you can plug in, and if you have 40 miles of errands to do, you can run it all battery. But if you got to go visit the in-laws that are 150 miles away, it's going to do some of it on gas.
yes.
That's a plug-in.
Right.
So like, I wonder what question did they ask those people, and was it not straightforward enough that they understood what they were being asked?
Probably not. Not to get that number.
That's what I think.
You
Crazy.
you phrase the question to get the answer you want.
True.
Like
Very
the
true.
trash
That being
party.
said, though, Ford's trying to push the new EV pickup, so I don't know why they would want to have that.
Yeah, you would want as few people as possible to not know that.
Yeah, everybody knows.
Yeah,
You just plug this in. It's great.
yeah.
This is
Although-
this is the greatest pickup ever.
In a pickup, to me, it would make a lot more sense for it to be a hybrid, not an EV.
Yeah.
It's not sexy.
True.
EVs are sexy.
No,
Well, the people that buy
hard-working pickup
the
is
people
sexy.
that buy pickups don't use pickups though. You know what I'm
This
saying?
isn't she thinks my tractor's sexy stuff, Robbie.
I wish it was.
Especially if it's a John Deere.
Goddamn right.
Or no,
doesn't-
if it, no,
She doesn't
the other
think
way.
That's sexy. It's green and yellow. It's very, very not okay. Those colors don't work together, Robbie. Everybody knows that.
Get out your fucking color wheel. Let's go through it.
I didn't know that was a thing.
Is a thing. It's a big thing.
Color wheel?
No.
Oh.
The tractor thing.
Oh, no, that I know.
Oh.
Dude, I was born and raised in rural Iowa.
Oh, I thought you moved. Well, y'all and you lived in Oklahoma and Kansas.
Yeah, I mean,
You didn't know about the color wheel though? Opposing colors? Hey, like
well, I knew there were opposing colors, but I don't know why yellow and green don't go together.
They don't go.
because they're not on opposite sides of the color
They
wheel.
don't look that bad together on that.
I know they look great. They
tractor.
look great on that
I
tractor.
mean,
That's just
see them all the
working
time
hard.
when they're stuck sitting broken down. They look fine, except for green. I mean, but
Anyways.
can't hold that against it.
I think that's it for news
Yeah,
this
I
week.
am.
Yep. I did well. I overcame my fears thanks to my Apex Pro. I believed in the lights.
Did you trust the lights, Robbie?
trust the
You
lights. I
hashtag
kept-
trusted the lights?
I trusted the lights. I kept getting
Excellent.
faster.
Excellent.
I was able to review my data.
Congrats to Andrew.
He got
Apparently
married.
This
He
is
got married.
wedding season.
It's wedding season.
Man, what is up with everybody getting
It is
married?
an epidemic.
Yeah. The plague.
Yep.
When do you get married?
Probably never.
Okay.
Student loan debt.
Smart.
Dude, don't even.
don't get him started.
Don't get me started on student loans. We already talked about this. It's stupid. Yeah,
It's
for
her
real.
debt, not my debt. It's got to stay that way.
But if you have some student loan money left over, you should definitely go to ApexTrackCoach.
Oh, don't do that, Robbie. Andrew would not approve of that. Don't do that.
He's a smart guy. I don't think he'd be okay with that.
But you should definitely
Use your
buy
debit
one.
card.
But if you did, 10 cents.
10 cents at checkout.
Get that suction cup mount for free. Use your debit card, please.
Yep, I let Dalton borrow the Apex Track or Apex Pro, and he put the fastest lap of Sunday out of any car.
That a boy.
So there's that.
Hell yeah.
It's cheating when you have that much horsepower.
It's fucking Dalton.
Yeah, we even beat the GT4.
Yeah, the GT4 makes like
I would hope he does.
So fucking
like
fast.
200
That
less
car is
horsepower than
so
that car.
Fucking fast.
Well, yeah, if you stuff 1 billion horsepower in a fiberglass car,
no,
it's
no,
gonna
no.
go
Let's talk
The
fast.
about
Porsche.
the
That
Porsche.
Porsche
Oh.
is so fast.
Whose GT4 is it?
I don't know his name. I can't remember.
Is it like a regular GT4?
Yeah, I think so. I didn't go through it.
You didn't talk to him about it?
Not in detail.
If he would have, he
Jesus
would have
Christ.
known what the guy was telling him
yeah,
anyway.
he tell me all these like, it's the Porsche this,
So,
that,
like,
and
don't
that.
come in here and talk about Porsches unless like you
Did you
have
ask
all the
him?
details on the Porsche.
Did you ask him if it has a sport exhaust?
Does it have?
I didn't even look.
Come on.
It sounded good.
Come on.
It
What
wasn't
is
that
the
loud, though.
displacement? Is it 3.8 or
sure.
is it 4
It's a
liter?
GT4.
It's a GT. What's the GT4 have?
3.8.
Then that's what
Well, it depends on what year.
I don't know.
Because if it's a 2019, it'd have 4
It's
liter.
not a 19.
really?
It's not a 19.
Yeah, the new ones are 4 liters. The 20 or the 19, whatever it is now 4
JB
liters.
spends all that money and then they just go out there and
Change it.
put
I
them in
know
all. of them.
yeah,
Bunch of assholes.
it's because Porsche's like, oh, everything's 4 liter now. It's cool. GT3 is 4 liter. GT4 is 4 liter.
GT2?
Is that a thing?
No, well, it's turbocharged.
Oh, that's right. You're right. It's
right.
turbocharged, Robbie.
Turbocharged 2-wheel drive. Turbo's turbocharged all-wheel drive.
Oh,
Then there's Turbo S.
yeah. Great. They seem
The,
fast.
the new electric car, there's the base,
Oh, yeah.
the turbo, and the turbo S.
Stupid. People are stupid.
I
The
think
problem is
That's
it's
so
going to
much
sell
branding.
better. It's going to
But I'm
sell
not-
better.
I don't care about that. I'm okay with that. Because we've put turbo on so many things that didn't have turbos in them, like boom boxes and shit like that.
That's true.
That's like I'm okay with.
Well,
It'll go away, I think.
no. it will
Nah,
not.
turbo will always be synonymous with speed.
You don't think Porsche's marketing people will get away from it?
No.
No, not if it sells.
Well, it'll sell. I'm sure there's a waiting list already.
Yeah.
And you're on it.
Not on. I'm on the Defender waiting list.
All right, let's shut this
Yep.
crap down.
I'm out of here.
See you guys next week. Bye.